play! That's a victory royale for Marietta! Anymore though. But does finish him up, gets 2! Gets 3! What a hit that hits him 65%. Wow! And does it go in? It goes in! It goes in!
The widespread fight. 1v2, 4v1, 4v none!
Good evening, Pio Nation. I hope you're doing well tonight. My name is Matt Williamson, and you are watching Marietta College Esports. So tonight we have our Valorant team back, Coming off of their 2-1 victory last week against Louisville, now we're going to see how they do against Middle Tennessee State University in the NECC. They're all excited. They're already getting things set up in the lobby. So we're going to be starting up in a couple of minutes. So let me double check here. The first map is going to be Split. Second map will be Pearl. And if it does go to a map 3, it will be on Lotus. But all right, so first things first, we're going to go over the roster for the Valorant team. So starting off, right now we're going to have LJ at your grave playing, one of our newcomers on the team. We don't even have a photo of him yet. We got to fix that. We also have freshman Ian Hufford, Magic Ninja playing. We have sophomore Trey Johnson Pelican playing. We're going to have sophomore Zachary Simpkins OPDs playing. And our captain, junior Ian Wanhus McLovin playing. We also have senior Austin Amash Austin here. I think he's going to help commentate with Game 1. And then we might see him in some action in Game 2. But of course, we have our head coach as well, Derek Games Grump. But all right, we'll go over a couple of announcements. So first, just going to give you an idea of what the schedule is going to be for this week, because we have quite a bit going on. So of course, we have our match tonight in just a few minutes against Middle Tennessee State University. On Wednesday, our Rainbow Six team will be going up against Louisville. So that will be at 8:30. Now, who knows? It might be a little bit earlier because 8:30 is a pretty late start for Siege, especially if you are familiar with how long one of those maps goes. And then on Thursday, we're going to have not one, but 2 Rocket League matches. What a great way to premiere the return of our Rocket League team. We've been waiting so long to be able to get this up and running. And I know our players have been very excited to get going. So we're going to be starting off against Limestone University at 7 o'clock. And then it'll be playing against St. Vincent College at 8 o'clock. So please be sure to join us on Thursday. Right now, for our Overwatch team, they are planning to play Thomas More on Friday at 8 o'clock, but I believe that is going to be rescheduled. So once we know when that's going to be, we will get the information out. But right now, the plan is to have that rescheduled. I think we might be looking at possibly a Wednesday, but I don't want to promise anything just yet. Now, of course, we're always looking for students for our esports program. We support 7 different titles, and we may be considering some more in the future. There may be some possible Apex Legends down the road. Just you didn't hear it from me. But right now, we have our Fortnite team taking the semester off for various reasons, but they'll be back in the fall. Overwatch 2 is playing, Valorant's playing. Of course, we do have Rainbow Six, League of Legends, Rocket League, and Smash Brothers. But we are looking for a couple more people to help bolster some of those rosters. So whether you're a current Marietta College student, or maybe you are a high school student thinking about your collegiate esports career, you can definitely learn more about our program going to our link tree, linktr.ee/Marietta Esports. It has links to all of our social media channels. It has links to how to sign up for a scholarship if you are a high school student. It has links to our Discord server. So a variety of ways to reach out to us. Speaking of tryouts, yes, that is correct. We do tryouts. We have done just about all of our in-person tryouts for this academic year. We just had some on Saturday. And we're actually doing a bunch of online tryouts too. So if you're a high school senior or a college transfer and you're not able to visit the campus, we are doing online tryouts. We just had a tryout for a Smash player just about 5-10 minutes ago, actually. It went very well, so we're happy about that. So if you are interested in trying out for an esports scholarship, you can go fill out a couple of forms. The QR codes are on the right side of the screen. You can go to our recruitment inquiry form at bit.ly/mcrecruit. You can schedule the tryout at bit.ly/mcesports tryout. So you can do online trials. If you want to do something in person, we have one more official date, which will be Saturday, March 29th, as part of our Navy Blue and White Day. And then, of course, join our Discord server at bit.ly/Pio Discord. And then, of course, we've been working on reaching out to various high schools that have esports programs. And we've done a couple of virtual meetings with those teams. So if you know of a high school that has an esports program, or maybe you are part of a high school esports team, we would love to talk to you about Marietta College. We'd love to talk to you about our esports program and some of the things that we're working on. So I'm going to put here the contact information of our head coach, Derek Games. So you can email him, you can message him on X, or message him on Discord. He's already done a couple of these virtual meetings with different high schools all around the country. So we would love to talk to you as well. And then finally, thank you all for your support. Thank you for following our channel. Thank you for watching, for subscribing to our Twitch channel. It is one of our main ways to be able to help support our students. So just want to throw out that little quick reminder that there is this thing called Prime Gaming, where if you have Amazon Prime, then you can connect it to your Twitch account for free, and you can get perks with Prime Gaming, such as free games, and you can also get a free sub that you can use every month. So if you subscribe to our channel, you get emotes, and you see a couple of the examples on the screen, and some of them are animated, so you can even use those in the chat to express your enthusiasm. Or if you need to facepalm, you can facepalm as well. We need a facepalm emote. I'll work on that. But in all honesty, your support is greatly appreciated. We try to do everything we can to support our students, and you guys who are watching are a big factor in what we can do for them. But all right, we're just waiting for things to get started. I mean, it looks like Marietta is ready to go, and I think there's still one more person for Middle Tennessee State to join. I have here Austin, who's going to help with talking about map 1 here. So how are you doing, Austin?
Yeah, it's great to be here. We have an exciting match ahead of us. Well anticipated. It's going to be a very explosive match.
Okay. Well, we just got word that they're having some tech issues, and they're asking about how long is the grace period on it. So it looks like it's about 15 minutes. So looks like there's going to be a small delay. You know, sometimes technical issues happen, whether it's a bug or computer needs to be reset or there's a connection issue. So we're just waiting. But although there's another person that just popped in, so maybe it's not a tech issue anymore.
Looks like we're all set.
Yeah, so we should be starting any second now. So as we are waiting for that, map 1 is going to be split. I think Marietta is going to be defending. Yeah. So what should we expect from the Pioneers?
Well, we've been studying some attack strategies and our opposition, of course, trying to plan accordingly. And I won't give everything away, but we have some very exciting strategies coming up with some explosive retake ideas and also some great positions we're going to be showcasing.
Okay, so it sounds like you guys have been working quite a bit since your Louisville match last week.
Absolutely. We took that win against Louisville as the start of our momentum, and we're just now getting started. We won't let off the gas, and we've certainly been working hard to make sure everything's in order for this match.
All right, so we're very excited about it. Of course, we're still... Oh, they just started. I was about to say, we're just waiting for them to get started, but let's get things underway here. Marietta College versus Middle Tennessee State. Marietta will be defending. Just a quick reminder for everyone that we are on a 3-minute stream delay. This is just to make sure that competitive integrity is preserved so that way there's no stream sniping. That way information is not revealed to either side, because we don't want that to happen in an esports match. That's just not fun.
Absolutely. And right away we're seeing something interesting from Marietta here, bringing the Astra, a pick that we haven't primarily brought, but on this map is especially powerful as a pick. I think we're going to see some interesting plays with that for sure. Yeah,
we see McLovin going to be going back to Cypher. He does like to play that quite often. Pelican's going to be playing his classic Breach. Grave on the Raze. I don't think we saw Grave on Raze last week, if I remember correctly. And Magic Ninja will be on Sage.
Raze is going to be a great pick this map. Her pain shells are going to really be great to clear out space and to make sure that we are getting in and getting those picks right off the round. That explosive force that Raze brings.
Alright, so I'm going to do a quick check to make sure everything's working on my end. I think I have... Everything's reversed. Yep, everything is well, let's see. Yep. Hold on 1 second here. I should know by now that these are going to be reversed.
Speaking of technical difficulties.
Yeah, this was just minor though.
We'll get a result.
All right. Although speaking of technical difficulties, I do know that McLovin's camera is not quite working as we would hope. There's something going on with our NDI settings, so unfortunately we're not going to see his face. He is here this time. Last week he was ill, and we do promise that he is here. It's just, for whatever reason, the computer is on. It's just not wanting to cooperate.
We are seeing an explosive play from Tennessee. pushing straight into the middle of the map.
Yeah, that's going to force everyone to back away.
The drone coming out, gathering intel. Let's see what they do. Pink goes off, but it gets no one there.
And it looks like they're going at a 3-4 stack there. Pelican's going to have to back
All
away.
5 up top. It looks like actually one lurking. McLovin gets the first pick. We're going to see a stun coming off from Breach.
Yeah, so it's a 2-for-1 trade. McLovin gets 2, but he does end up going down. So down to 3v3. Pelican is in the smoke. He's going to have to back away. But OP Knees comes from behind on the flank and gets the pick. But now we have Grave and Pelican just waiting for that smoke to fade. They are going to start playing. The grenade's going to be coming out.
Paint shells coming out. Fortunately, it's a miss. That Astra stun, very close, but no cigar. Breach does get stunned though. But Potato gets taken out and securing the first round.
Yeah, a huge headshot there from Grave to set that up. Gets the defuse. And Marietta will strike first.
A very exciting match. We saw that 4-man push up top. That's very, very exciting. And honestly, we saw them doing that quite a bit in a few other games that they had played. So we had planned on that happening. So they're going to have to mix up their strategies to combat ours.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely well executed attack. They were anticipating it, and we saw that Pelican was backing off, knowing that they were coming, to respect that he was going to be outnumbered if he stayed there. And just kudos also to OP Knees, just flanking from behind and being able to pick off one of the teammates, just kind of catching them off guard.
And so we're going to see the next round here. We're going to see if they're going to try something new, or we're going to see if something different happens. It looks like Tennessee is going for a bit of a lurk on A site, and they're looking like they're wrapping around B. So we'll see what they do here. Breach taking the push towards, it looks like Garage there. We'll see how MC responds. Astra Stars are set up, which will provide a little bit of time for Marietta to react in case of a big push.
Yeah, we see him taking a bit slower approach here.
Tennessee has slowed down the pace on the second round. It looks like might be heading towards B, the top of B there. Similar push towards last time. And yeah, it looks like there's about 4 players there. That Omen wrapping around.
I think he was waiting for a possible flank, but yeah, here they go. They're going to go all in.
They're exploding. We see a breach stun coming out. That's going to take McLovin out for a second. He gets picked off from top. But a refrag from Magic Ninja. 2 from Magic Ninja. We're going to see some healing coming from Sage, and we're going to see that Omen left alone. Let's see what he can do. We're getting taken out by Ol Young up top. But he gets refragged by Grave. A great round for Marietta.
Yeah, and it's actually great play there by Magic Ninja to be able to set that initial 2K to just stop their offense.
An absolutely fantastic play for Marietta, like you said, and really just seeing this team coordination coming through, getting those refrags, getting the crossfires set up, and respecting the 4-man push up top as well.
Mm-hmm. All right, so it will be bonus round for the Pioneers because, of course, Middle Tennessee State's going to be able to pull by here. Marietta, well, looks like they're econing on this one.
I think that's a smart play from Marietta, making sure we have the gun advantage for the future rounds to come. But we're looking like we're seeing on this round, and again, that explosive mid-lane push. Cypher leading the charge, Breach right behind. But I might have spoken too soon. It looks like possibly a lurk coming out from Tennessee this time, trying to hit the A site. Pelican ready with the fault line. Excuse me. Teo taking space, but unfortunately, OP gets taken out by Raze on the top there, and we're going to see an A-site push. Tennessee exploding on the site. Great gets taken out by Tahani, excuse me. And we see that Spike is down. MC has to retake. 45 seconds on the clock. That's plenty of time. McLovin gets a pick up top, and we see the fault line coming out.
Last player standing.
Great pick from Pelican, but does he see the guy flanking Zips?
He gets hit, so he knows it's happening.
Oh, but unfortunately, King Sali takes out Pelican there, and that's a round for Tennessee.
Considering that they were econing and they did get a couple picks, still overall a pretty decent round.
I would say so, and honestly, especially considering that, like you said, they're econing, we were econing, and it looks like Tennessee just their play-by-play looks like they scope out the sites, they get the information, and then they explode on the site right when they feel the moment's right.
All right, so now they're going to be able to full buy here, and it's looking like they're going to be looking at that middle again.
Tehu taking space, but Pelican's ready with the stun.
He's going to fall back though.
Push coming out any second. MC respecting that space up top, giving it to them, but holding passive angles for retake. But it looks like Tennessee's going to be going for a rotate to B. See how that goes.
Yeah,
it looks like Marietta isn't aware that they've rotated quite yet. But that Cypher trip will definitely let us know.
Well, he actually had the camera up, so he knew exactly since that bot came out.
That call's coming through now. Raze gets picked. Oh, but unfortunately McLovin gets taken out by those pain shells. But MC is aware that Tennessee's pushing B because of the trip. Magic and Pelican working on the bottom while Raze takes the top, it looks like. OP Knee's getting a pick in the meantime on Cypher. But unfortunately, Diligent takes out Pelican MC, and that is a round for Tennessee.
Yeah, unfortunately, just that pick onto McLovin was a little rough there. And Marietta may be forced to econ this round as a result. So that's going to give Middle Tennessee State an opportunity to take the lead.
We'll see what happens here, because this is going to be interesting with the econ. Now, a well-placed teammates can make all the difference, so it's possible that MC clutches this, but we'll just have to see how it plays out.
Yeah, and it's looking like they're going to go straight over to Site A this time.
An explosive push coming out from Tennessee. That aggression highlighted by the Raze Boombot taking space already. Paint shells coming out from Grave here, trying to take back the space. And we're seeing a firefight on the site now. Raze ult coming out, taking space. Doesn't get anyone, but McLevin, the only one on the back of site, gets one. But unfortunately falls to the Raze. Spike plant is about to go down. Tennessee Marietta fierce standoff here. We'll see you can retake site.
Spike planted.
Grave in a great position here. Can he capitalize on this satchel?
Yeah, Palatine gets a big hit, but Grave gets taken down, so it's just Magic Ninja and Pelicans left.
Ninja gets taken out. Unfortunately, a round for Tennessee, but very close, and we see this explosive energy as a repeating theme from Tennessee.
Yeah, it's just they're taking too much damage there. We saw actually a couple times that Pelican took some unnecessary hits. Fortunately, Magic Ninja was able to heal him up the first time, but not the second. But Marietta will be able to full buy, but right now their econ is going to be struggling here. They do have 3 ultimates ready, so they're going to need to start utilizing some of that utility if they're going to get some rounds back.
And we're seeing this is really an all or nothing round for Marietta. I mean, they have to win this to stabilize their economy.
Yep. Otherwise, they're going to have to econ next round. It's going to just be back and forth of getting a little bit the full buy and then have to give up a round. So you're right, they can't give that up.
Looks like Magic's holding top. We got McLovin and Grave on B side. Pardon. We got Cypher and Raze on B side, and the rest on A.
Yeah, Grave's just keeping a very close eye on that site.
Looking right now like Tennessee is lining up for a B side push. Marietta is taking top of B, preparing for a retake. Tennessee's lining up for that attack any minute. They're going to push out now. We see that tail ult coming out, taking space for Tennessee. Marietta backing off. Grave gets one, but unfortunately gets taken out by the Tejo.
I know exactly where you are.
Cypher Neurotheft uploading now.
30 seconds left. Spike planted.
MC has a tough position here for the retake. 3 up top, but 1 gets taken out by the flank of Ole Young. Another taken out by Cypher. Nick Levin fighting for that garage control.
Last player standing.
Yeah, it just didn't. The problem there was the Omen. Like, OPNs didn't even realize that Omen was there, got picked off from behind, and just kind of snowballed from that.
Yeah, that mid-round lurk is really punishing Marietta.
Yeah,
Let's
now
see if they can adapt.
Now we're back to what you were just saying. That last round was a must-win round, so Marietta's going to have to force to econ this one, and it's been 4 rounds in a row for Middle Tennessee State, and probably going to be looking at a 5th round.
And I think, you know, here we're seeing really that Tennessee is punishing Marietta with this aggression, but we'll see if we can adapt to overcome this. That Sagewall getting taken out right away. That aggression coming right through main, taking that top control right away. MC backing off, and it looks like Ray's Breach and Teo are taking top control for Tennessee. Magic going to try to contest this.
It looks like they're going to be rotating over and grouping back up, and maybe trying to go for that middle Zerg strat that we've seen a couple times now.
Absolutely, but it looks like we have a player positioned onto Zips or onto mid here, so we'll see. But he's gonna get spotted by the drone. Oh my goodness, he gets 1. That was a big pick. Marietta immediately backing off the Pelican. Unfortunately, gets done, and so does Cypher. But we're gonna see a fault line of our own coming out, taking that space back. But it might be too late. Tennessee going for a plant here. Can Marietta retake? That Ray's all coming out. Grave gets 1. But we see 1 back box getting taken out by Tejo.
Player standing.
And Pelican getting taken out, unfortunately. But we'll see a gunfight up top. Spike going down, but does Omen know about where Astra is?
I think he does.
He gets 1. But unfortunately, he doesn't get together.
All right, so it's going to be another round for Middle Tennessee State, but the thing here right now is Marietta has 4 ultimates ready, and we're just seeing that the Rays actually. Oh, never mind. I thought the Rays was using something else in the last one, but I think I heard the wrong quote. But
we saw the Rays all come out last round from Grave, so we'll see.
Right, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, so Grave popped his ult, not able to get a whole lot from it, but Marietta's not even able to full buy this round, actually.
It looks like Marietta might be forcing their econ. It's a daring strat, but we'll see if it pays off. Unfortunately, Race is going to get the first pick onto OPNs, and they're exploding onto A site. Meanwhile, Marietta's going to have to retake. Tahani planting right now on the back of A site. But we're going to see a retake from Marietta. 2 up top, and we're going to see the rest funneling in from the bottom. McLevin trying to take space. That Dro coming out gathering intel gets destroyed by McLevin. Punishes the breach, but unfortunately falls to the Tejo. Grave gets 1 meanwhile with those paint shells. Boombot coming out to take space. We're going to see an explosive play on the top. Can he nail it? Only a few seconds remaining for Marietta. And unfortunately a close round.
Yeah, so it's just going to be another round for Middle Tennessee State. But the story's been Marietta got the first 2 rounds, but after that it's been 6 in a row. And Marietta once again has to econ. Like, they have to be able to take 2 rounds in a row just to get back into this. They can't go back and forth between econing and then being able to try to force buy.
Absolutely, but it looks like now we have Marietta coming out with a new strat, possibly pumping up the gas a little bit, trying to get a bit aggressive at the beginning of the round. We'll see if it can pay off for them. Great, going for an aggressive peep, but unfortunately no one's going to be there. Oh. A
does
very
get
good pick.
And that's going to force Marietta to rotate. And actually, it's going to cause Middle Tennessee State to rethink where they're going to be grouping up.
Tennessee looks like they're regrouping, trying to figure out where they want to go here. It looks like it's going to be a B-site push, though. We've seen that breach fault line coming out. Very powerful for taking space, and we're looking like we're having 3 coming top here. Magic Ninja holding that. Astra Star being placed, but will it be capitalized on? Boombot coming out. And Magic Ninja forced to move from the paint shells with that raise. But we see an explosive trade up top while Grave fights for control of site. Getting 1, getting 2. Can he get 3? Unfortunately getting taken out, but a great play from Grave.
Yeah, now it's a 2v2. They're going to start planting.
Neural Theft coming out for MC, reviewing the positions. OP fighting for that position. Very close. Astral Star being placed.
Last player standing.
Unfortunately misses those shots. Can he get the raise? He gets the raise.
Or can he get this last one? He's going to
Astral
try to
Star
get some
coming out
cover.
again.
He's going to start trying to defuse.
That tail wall. Oh, very well played from Tennessee.
Yeah, just utilizing that ultimate just to make sure he could not disable. He tried everything he could, but
that ult is too powerful, and like the dev said, you know, it's move or die. There's no way around that. So very well played.
Marietta will be the full buy, but this is another critical round. They have 2 ultimates. I mean, there's like 3 ultimates. They have everything they need. They just need to start taking these rounds. And that one was close, even when they were not at full strength.
It looks like Tennessee's aggression is paying off in our favor. We're going to need to adapt our strategy to combat this. But Grave holding a very, very aggressive angle onto this garage, trying to punish the Omen, and he gets the pick! Alright, now Tennessee in a 1v5, or 5v4 from Tennessee versus Marietta. We're seeing that mid lane push coming out again. Can we hold it this time? OP in a very precarious position as he hides behind the sage wall, but do they know he's there?
I don't think they know. Yeah, because it looks like they're going to... Well, maybe they do know, but they're going to decide to look at Site A.
Opting not to push in, rotating, but we have McLovin, who is positioned there, waiting patiently on that Cypher cam, calling out to his team. Oh, but he gets off the cam. Oh, he might not see them. Call coming out.
He gets some hits, but he's going to fall back. Hoping Knees gets 1. And now they're all going to be collapsing over to Site A. And actually, no. They're going to rotate around.
Rotate. Does MC know?
I think so. Graves over at Site B. He's anticipating the rotate. But they only got like 13 seconds left to plant.
They're out of time. They're going to have to...
If Grave gets this, he'll be out of time. He's going to pop the ultimate to go for the kill.
The pick. Can he get 2? It's okay. MC wins. They're out of time.
Yeah, that was just a great play there by Grave. He anticipated the rotate, popped the ultimate to take him down, guaranteeing that they did not have enough time to be able to plant.
Absolutely fantastic play. And sometimes in those situations, the best time to use an ult is when you can secure the round with it.
Well, it's just like what Middle Tennessee State did in the previous round, using the ultimate to guarantee it.
Coming out, yeah. Very powerful ult.
That's exactly what Marietta needed to start getting that momentum. So we'll see if they can carry that through here.
And keep in mind, Marietta also has that Astra ult as well. A very powerful zoning tool for Marietta. We'll see if that comes out this round. Bolt line coming out right away from the middle. Tennessee might be faking though. Bolt line flash coming out of our own. But unfortunately, Tahani gets 2 picks, and it looks like MC is going to be exploding onto mid. Unfortunately, that res does get canceled, and it looks like they're exploding on the top site now. MC saying, okay, we're going to give you the space, but we're going to try to retake the site here. Cypher roll coming out. We're going to have to act quickly. Magic Ninja gets 1. Gets 2. And unfortunately gets taken out by the Cypher. All up to Grave now. 1 pick from Grave. Pain shells coming out to deny the plant. We have one on top and one on bottom. A very hard position here. Unfortunately,
Yeah, just not enough there.
Enough there.
Yeah, unfortunately, the early death and the ult not being able to be capitalized was just devastating. But Marietta's going to try to buy everything they got. They need to get this round. Like, I'm not saying it's a critical round, but right now every round matters to the Pioneers when it's 3-8.
Absolutely, yeah. It's a very tough situation for Marietta. We're going to have to see how they adapt in response to this aggression.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to go all in onto Site A.
Ray's immediately getting an aggressive play from Tennessee on top, taking that space, and it's rewarded by getting a pick on the open knees. Omen gets taken out. That's a huge play from Marietta, and we see the breach ult coming out, taking space. An explosive play on the A while Gray backs off. Blank going to be going down momentarily, but Grave is looking to get a pick. Can he find it? He gets one. Tahani and Cypher and Breach.
He was blind, but Graves going to get the refrag. So it's a 2v2.
Show's coming out from Grave, trying to take that space, but we're going to see the bot coming out from Teo. Cypher, or we're going to see a satchel coming out. A pick from Gray. Can he get the last one?
Takes a hit.
A great
gets
pick from Gray!
He's just got to get it.
Securing the round for Marietta.
Yeah, a huge play there from Grave. And will keep the Pioneers up and going. Now it's going to be 4-8. Swapping slides. Going to be popping the ult because why not?
Style points.
Switching sides.
And now we're at a 4-8 split. I think Marietta can turn this around. If we wait out and we are more patient, I think we can adapt to their more aggressive play style.
Yeah, so the question is going to be, what will Marietta do on offense and what kind of strats they pull out? Because I mean, we saw in the last half, Marietta took a 2-0 lead, and then it was basically all Middle Tennessee State since. But Marietta getting a couple of those rounds there at the end might give them that confidence they need.
Now we're lining up a stun from Sewers onto A site, taking that space for Marietta, and it looks like it's going to be just a solid A site hit here. Let's see if they can execute it. That stun being called out, Marietta exploding on the site, taking that top. And Grave gets the first pick while Teo retakes space. An explosive explosive push on the site coming out right now. Can they get the plant down?
Yeah, I think they're going to get the plant down. Now it's a matter of can they hold that. They got the wall up there.
Multiple players up top, but unfortunately, Marietta is in a precarious position. If Rage uses those pain shells, we are in a precarious position here. Get a lot of damage off. OPD's getting ones, but Ray's getting the refrag. And there are those paint shells I talked about coming out. Stun from Pelican, doesn't find anyone. And players coming from both sides. It's a frenzy. In a 1v1.
You just got to hold.
Can Grave get it?
He might just take the death to keep it up.
Hey, Grave!
Does get it!
Last pick!
Can he get away? Can he get away?
In situations like that, it's better to die. I think you get more money that way, if I remember right. So I think that was a strategic play on his part.
But still, it's another round for the Pioneers, so they'll have the advantage with this one. But yeah, that rush strat did work overall very well. And Grave was able to take down that Omen right as the smoke was coming out. It was just a little bit iffy here on the hold and while they were trying to retake it, but they still able to hold out at the end.
Absolutely, and it looks like the same play from Marietta coming out, that breach stun coming out, taking top, and it looks like Tennessee is rotating all the way around. Oh my goodness, what is going on?
I think they were looking to flank from behind, thinking that maybe Marietta was going to go a bit slower, but they're just using that same pace. Spike's already planted.
But look at this, Tennessee is all the way in the back. They're doing a full-time flank. Astrostar coming out, gonna try to take some control back, but the whole team is about to play. One pick from OP Knees as he takes out the breach. But unfortunately...
Yeah, but he's gonna call out that just about everyone's over there.
Very, very interesting position for Marietta. Cypher gonna be doing, but Imagine Ninja gets the pick.
Enemy remaining.
and Marietta is able to just collapse on the remains of Middle Tennessee State.
What a crazy round.
It was.
I've never seen a team do that.
I think, or the other thing is they might have been anticipating that Marietta was going to rush to the middle and just have like a 5v5 fight, and it didn't happen. They just, Marietta zigged when Tennessee State was thinking they were going to zag. But now we're going to talk about what happened last time. Marietta was up 2-0. They need to try to maintain this.
And it looks like Marietta's not changing anything. We're doing the same exact strat as last time. So we'll see if we can keep the pressure up. That's done coming out, but unfortunately 2 players will be waiting for him this time. Ray's still getting away. Imagine him getting 1. Now Ray's fighting for that top space. A very important position for MC to take. Meanwhile, we have Breach. Grave fighting for that bottom control. Grave opting to go for lower. Gets tagged up, 5 HP remaining.
And McLovin falls, so it's just 2 left. And Grave is down to 5 HP.
It
so
looks like a rotate from Marietta as well.
they're going to have to, because you basically have like 1.1 people left.
Absolutely. And Tennessee looks like they don't know where they went quite yet. That Breach rotating back. But it looks like a fake rotate from Marietta. A very smart play. Let's see if it pays off.
Yes, I do like this play.
They're rotating back.
But here's the thing, the Breach is right there, so they're going to...
Breach is right there. And it looks like he doesn't know.
He doesn't. Now he knows.
Goodness. Full team rotate.
So they should be able to get the spike planted, but the question is, can they hold? OPNews is going to take the weapon.
We're going to see a retake from Tennessee here. Can they do it? That Tejo magic missile is coming out to retake the space. OP holding that door there, and it looks like Grave holding a pixel onto Heaven takes out the Cypher. Fantastic play from Grave.
The OPNews fall, so it's just Grave with 5 HP and a dream.
And unfortunately, he can't quite get it.
Yeah, there's not much you can do with so little health, but still able to take down 3 of them and get the plant off.
Absolutely. Putting a dent in Tennessee's eco, and a very smart play from Marietta.
But they don't have a whole lot of rounds to work with. They are going to have to start taking some more rounds, because right now it is 6-9. Middle Tennessee State just needs 4 more rounds to take the map.
Absolutely, but it looks like Marietta seems to be adapting, and look at Tennessee's positioning right now, stacking A, anticipating that aggressive push. So we might see that Marietta is able to capitalize onto B site.
Excuse me, but yeah, they're going to go all in, and Cypher's about to get a rude awakening.
That stun coming out right away hits the Cypher. Pushing out, Ray's going to be trying to get that first pick. Can he get it? Stun coming out, tripwire.
Yeah, pop the signature ability to clear out the site. They're going to go straight for that plant, or at least secure first, and then they're going to plant.
Full site control. Plants down. And now it's just a waiting game. We're going to have to see if Tennessee can retake it. Meanwhile, MC's all set up. We have the Cypher trip up top, or Cage up top for intel. But Grave is going to be stunned. Asher Star coming out. Using that vulnerable star.
Grave already with a 3K.
Can he get 4? Fortunately gets taken out by the Omen, but we have 4 players remaining for MC.
Yeah, it looks like the Raze is going to have to rotate around. He might. I don't know what he's going to try to do. He might just have. No.
Looks like he might save, just waiting for MC to.
Yeah, he's going to save. Everyone else is going to get out of there.
Oh, but no.
I think he was trying. I don't know what he was trying to do there.
Not sure. Yeah.
Maybe he thought he had enough time to defuse, but.
Maybe.
But it's another round for Marietta.
So it looks like the tides are kind of shifting. It looks like Tennessee kind of unsure of what Marietta is going to do. Meanwhile, we're trying to leverage that aggression, as we've shown these past couple rounds, exploding onto sites. We'll see how the 2 teams interact this round.
And we do see Magic Ninja does have his ultimate ready in case anyone needs revive. But we do see that one ultimate up for Middle Tennessee State. That move or die.
Ooh, but an aggressive play coming out from mid right away. Grave trying to take that top space, but can he get it? Gets caught with his paint shells out. But they secure the kill. Exploding on the site right now, trying to take that B.
Yeah, it's a 1-for-1 trade. Grave does get healed up by Magic Ninja, fortunately, because he was down to 2 HP.
Oh, but that Taeho coming out denying the plant.
No, you get the plant off.
Oh, Magic Ninja just barely escaping that.
Yeah, that was definitely close.
But now Tennessee retaking that top. Can MC hold it? That
2 for
rotate
1
is cut off for MC.
One enemy remaining.
1 versus 2, and MC takes the round.
Yeah, just well done there by Grave, Magic Ninja, and McLovin to get those picks.
I know.
Absolutely explosive round and a fantastic play from Marietta.
Yeah, just clearing things out and then dodging the ultimate, getting the picks.
And it looks like that aggression for Marietta is really paying off. And it looks like Tennessee's unable to adapt, but we'll see. Who knows? It's anyone's game at this point, and 2 teams are almost tied at this point.
Just a 1-round difference. But like I said, it's just hard for them to predict, like, where's Marietta going to go all in. Now, it looks like Marietta's going to go straight for Site A this time.
Ooh, it looks like that same strat coming out from Marietta, an Astral Divide coming out from Marietta, that Boombot coming out to take the space. But we're looking like Taeho's there to contest it, takes out 1.
Spike down A.
Grave fighting for up top, but meanwhile, the plant's going down from OP knees. Cypher all coming out, revealing Tennessee's positioning, but unfortunately, it's all up to McLovin here. Can he clutch it? And unfortunately, it's not quite enough for me.
Yeah, that one might have been a little too sloppy for that one. Like, they popped the ultimates, but they're just not winning the fights in that one.
And unfortunately, Marietta really just didn't have the positioning there to hold that site, giving up that top way too soon, allowing Tennessee to retake.
Looks like they're going to try again. They do have still 3 ultimates ready to go.
And the Eco's pretty much tied as well.
Yeah, so this is actually a critical round for both teams because whoever loses is going to definitely have some econ issues going in. Graves going to go popping right in, gets 1, but gets taken down right away.
Let's see. Ray's rotating on a flank from Tennessee. Marietta exploding on a site, trying to get that plant down as soon as we can. Robot, that ping coming out from Taeho, but meanwhile, Magic Ninja getting that plant down. Tennessee trying to retake site. We see the Cypher creeping up and gets a pick on the Pelican.
Yeah, he just did not have his gun, but it's in the right direction. McLovin gets off the
a beautiful kill.
But still up to Magic Ninja and OP knees.
Last player standing.
Getting 1 pick. Gets 1, but unfortunately not able to get that second one.
Yeah, they will be able to defuse and take another round, and that's going to be a very difficult next round for the Pioneers because their econ is going to be struggling.
Absolutely, we're gonna have to see how Marietta adapts to that.
They're going to have to save, and that they're going to looks like they're going to call a timeout for this. Because yeah, it's been back and forth here, but like Marietta is forced to save. Absolutely. And that's going to concede a round, so that's going to put Middle Tennessee State at that point for the next one.
And it looks like both teams are just fighting tooth and nail. Both aggressive teams on attack we've seen, and it looks like MC is just slightly struggling with positioning, giving Tennessee a couple rounds. But we're going to see if they can adjust on that timeout.
Yeah, I think they've been playing very aggressive for the past several rounds, and I think what's happened is they're getting too aggressive and they're making careless mistakes. Like when Pelican got picked off, his gun, like you'd have to go back and look at it. His gun was facing the wall. It was not facing where Cypher was coming out. So as soon as he came out, just turned, and Pelican didn't have time to react. If he had his gun in position, he would have just been able to one-shot.
Absolutely.
And I think we're just seeing little things like that that's making a big difference. So I'm pretty sure what Derek is talking about right now is like, say, hey guys, you've been playing aggressive. We need to kind of slow things down a little bit. Maybe we're getting a little too hasty, but we can't be as careless because now we're giving away too much.
Absolutely. And it looks like MC might be trying a different strategy here, trying to slow it down, like you said, trying to adjust that tempo, allowing Marietta to recalibrate and try to adjust to this. But it looks like a load coming out from Gray. And unfortunately getting picked up by an operator from Rays.
It's not what you want to see at the beginning of this round.
Oh, this is going to be tough.
No, I think that's going to force him to rotate.
Trying to take center, it looks like.
Yeah, but that thing is tripwired too.
Absolutely ready for this. Let's see if Marietta can come back. That trip coming off, it's gonna stun one, and Cypher gets two.
Enemy remaining.
Young gets another with the
Down B.
shorty, and
Yeah, there was just nothing they can do there. The op was already one stop. The tripwire just told them exactly where they're going and just pick off one by one by one.
and now it's match point for Marietta. We're gonna see a 4 spy coming out.
They're gonna have to. Yeah, they have to win every single round now to get to overtime. They do have 3 ultimates, but Middle Tennessee State also has 3 ultimates. So they're gonna have to. They're gonna have to dig deep and make some big plays. Looks like they're gonna go a rush strat on the site A, and I think Middle Tennessee State is gonna prepare for it.
Absolutely, but we do have the ult from Grave coming out right away, trying to secure that kill onto site. Very aggressive, looking for a kill, but unfortunately he doesn't get anyone. That paint shell coming out, trying to take the space. The flash coming out from Breach. MC trying very hard to get the explosive on the site, but Tennessee just saying, come and take it. We're going to play retake. OP Knees gets one, but the Teo ult's going to sweep the whole team. And unfortunately,
Yeah, and there's just nothing there that Pelican can do.
the plant does go down.
It's 4v3, and Marietta's popping every single one of their ults to stay into this.
Absolutely. It's anyone's game right now.
Yeah, McLovin's pretty low. Grave is going to be waiting. He's just kind of hiding there.
Waiting patiently. That Astral Divide going to go down, though. We're seeing the Boombot coming up, but it's not going to find Grave. Does Marietta end up being up and up?
I think they're going to be okay in this one. Everyone's going to start falling back.
Tennessee playing passive, saying, no, we're going to save the op. And MC secures the round.
Yeah, but Grave does get picked off and everyone else dies. So, like, they win the round, but at what cost?
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to have to see another one of those do or die rounds from Marietta.
Yeah, the fact that everyone died there, and they used up all of their ultimates, and Middle Tennessee State didn't pop anything because they knew they didn't need to. Well, actually, I take that back. There was the one ult that came out.
Yeah, absolutely. But we're seeing just this tooth and nail fight, really. But unfortunately, like you said, we have those 3 ults from Tennessee we're going to have to contend with.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to be eyeing the mid this time, knowing that the site B is protected by an op.
Oh, but a collateral!
A double. Oh my god, that is just devastating.
Goodness. Oh,
And they were ready for it. OP Knees takes down one, but there's nothing he's going to be able to do about that.
That's going to be the first map for Tennessee.
But yeah, the op taking down 2 of the Pioneers was just... That was a hard way to go.
Absolutely devastating. But a very close game. We see Grave on top, fallen by to Honey from Tahani. I apologize if I'm pronouncing that wrong.
Yeah.
From Tennessee.
But yeah, and Mike. Yeah, I gotta fix the settings here. This is way too green. Why is that green? It wasn't green earlier. One of these days, I'm gonna actually have. One of these days, I am going to have this fixed. There we go. That looks so much
That's
better.
much better.
There's like so much green going on here. But yeah, so KDA breakdown for that. I mean, Grave led the way 31-18-6. For the rest of the Pioneers, McLove was 12-17-3. OB Knees 14-19-6. Matching to 12-17-7. And Pelican at 3-19-13. But I think the story of is there were some good plays from the Pioneers, but I think what happened was some snowballing in the first half and some careless mistakes in the second half. And then Middle Tennessee State just being able to hang on to secure that map.
Absolutely. A very tooth and nail match, but we saw, like you said, just some misplays from Marietta, some sloppy timing and some mispositioning. We're going to have to see if they can adapt.
Yep. So what we're going to do is I think we're going to take a quick break. Next map is going to be Pearl. So we'll see what adjustments the Pioneers decide to do between now and then. So don't go away. We'll be back in a few minutes.
Stay
All right, and welcome back. We are going to start getting into Pearl here, but since Austin's going to be playing, we do have Ian that's going to come in and help talk about this map.
It's Magic Ninja here. Yeah, last map was rough, but you know, we got to put it behind us. Map 2 on the way. Yeah, no, that tail, it was on the head. You got to put it behind you, man.
Yeah, as we were just talking about during the break, I mean, last week Louisville took map 1 in a very commanding fashion. Then you guys came back in maps 2 and 3. So
yeah, I don't know what it is about. I don't know what it is about like this team, but we like to keep it entertaining for the viewers.
Okay, you just scoping things out. But wait, Middle Tennessee State was almost ready, but they said they're actually not ready. So we should be in here very soon. So it is going to be on Pearl for this one. Anything that we should be expecting for this map?
Pretty much the same that we did probably last week. We might see Austin play Cypher or Gecko. We might see McLovin play that. Obviously, Pelican was really great on Breach, and for whatever reason, OP is really good on Astra. I mean, it's going to be a pretty decent comp here, and it's going to be a pretty decent game, especially because we're defending first. So defending is a little easier than attack, so it's gonna be an interesting game.
Yeah, and it seemed like both sides were taking some very aggressive approaches to offense last night.
Aggressive is a word for it. There were a few where I ego peaked, and it was like that. Obviously, I'm not. You could tell that I wasn't very comfortable on that agent. I don't play Sage all that often, so. If at all. So it's like I got put into something, and for us to lose 9-13 against these guys who beat a really good team 13-6 last time, it's a pretty big statement. Yeah. So we just gotta put that one behind us, and we just gotta get it going.
I guess since they're not ready, we're just gonna swap over to here so that way they can see who they're talking to. But hopefully we get started up. But the reason why I was bringing up the aggressive playstyles is it'll be interesting to see if we see something very similar on Pearl, especially with Middle Tennessee State starting on attack. We might see the same thing where they try to rush one side.
Possibly, ready checks are coming in. Possibly, I do think that we are gonna lock down a lot of the sites, especially with that Cypher. And, you know, the agent select screen, we know it. Obviously, as I said, McLovin is going to hop onto Harbor. Now, that is a surprise. Because not really, because OP Needs is really good on Astra, but McLovin on Harbor is an interesting one.
But Pelican going on Gecko, he usually likes to
Breach.
Play... Yeah.
It's going to be interesting, because we are seeing a Breach and a Deadlock on the side of MTSU. There, he's swapping between Cypher and Deadlock right now. He's going to lock in Cypher. Pretty standard for both sides, aside from the Fade and the Harbor. But Harbor's ability to cut up sight with his water wall and things is going to be interesting to see.
Yeah, we are getting things started up here.
This is going to be interesting. I've not seen Pelican on Gecko before. He usually plays Breach here.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the plan is with this or what the thinking is, but I guess we're gonna find out.
Yeah, we're gonna find out. Austin is gonna be on Cypher.
Yeah, you did predict that.
Yeah, it is gonna be. Obviously, I did play Cypher the last time we played Pearl, and biggest opponent is Cypher. Besides your own ego, is the clock at the beginning of the rounds. You have to set up very quickly. After round 1 and the round, what is it? 12? Round 12, yeah. You have to set up really quickly after rounds 1 and 12 because you don't get 30 seconds after them. And that was one of the problems that I had the last map was the time. So
we're still waiting to connect, and this makes me a little nervous because when this happens, this usually means there's a disconnect.
Probably on the side of Middle Tennessee because they were having tech issues before the first map.
I'm going to just take a quick peek to see if they're in, just to make sure.
Just to make sure it's not our client.
Okay, everyone's waiting. Okay.
So it might be a tech issue on the side of MTSU.
No, it is possible, but we'll see here. But
Yeah, I'm just getting some PTSD from some of our older Valorant matches where they start playing rounds and I'm still stuck in this screen and then the game crashes and like, how am I supposed to get back into it? And there's, I mean, if it crashes on us and in the middle, I have no way to get back into it. I don't think so.
No.
So
Unless we do a rehost, but even then, it's not. This ain't Siege. So.
no.
There
Okay,
we go.
we're good. We're in.
Yeah, it is giving us. It is.
All right, and I'm gonna do a quick camera check to make sure I have everything set up correctly. Yeah, that looks good. That's good.
Tech
is
pause
good.
here.
Yeah, just tech check. Although the camera from McLovin is not working for some reason, so we're just gonna have to live with that. Okay, so look, yeah, so let's just say they are asking for looks like a tech issue is what you're saying.
Yeah, a possibility of a tech pause. Yes. OPN's asking for a tech pause.
Oh,
So we had a game
that
die.
was the problem. Someone else had one of our guys had a game crash.
Game crash. Yep. I do not know exactly who that one is. Actually, Tech, could you tab? Could you press tab for a second?
Oh, wait.
It was Pelican. It was Trey. It was Pelican. He doesn't
because
have
I have a ping.
Yeah, he doesn't have a ping.
Pelican, what are you doing there? You crashed the game for
We love
everyone.
Valorant. Valorant is known to be buggy and to crash a lot. So we love Valorant. The colorful roster, the colorful skins on display here.
Yeah. A full PC reboot? What happened to his game?
Unless he had to hard crash. I mean, Valorant moment. Yeah, exactly. McLovin reading the minds of everybody here. Real.
right.
Everybody feeling the pain.
Yes.
The feeling the
We
collective.
all know
growth.
this.
Yep.
Okay, so
Zach and obviously, well, Zach and Austin here having a little bit of fun trying to see who can
So-
jump.
while we're waiting for the tech thing to fix, let's just go over your guys' schedule over the next
Yes.
couple of weeks here. I mean, you're gonna still hear the game in the background, and once it gets up, we'll get back going here. But of course, you guys are in the middle of your match right now. Next week, you guys are gonna be playing against Cleveland State, which is gonna be exciting. The fact that we did play them back in the GLEC days, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes. The following Monday, you guys have a rematch with Pace Cerulean.
Wait, that pace?
That Pace. Yeah, so you guys are gonna have that
You
rematch.
can't see it, but I got that look of like PTSD, bro. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
you know.
So-
Hey, it's regular season revenge. Let's get it.
Yep, so you're gonna be facing against them again. Then on March 3rd, you guys will be playing against Robert Morris University. Looks like a late one at 8:45. Hopefully that can be rescheduled to an earlier time slot.
You know how it is. You know how it is with us
And then-
gamers. We love playing late.
And then during spring break, you guys are scheduled to play Mount Vernon Nazarene, another former GLEC opponent.
Well, that's on spring break. Okay.
That one might have to be rescheduled.
I don't. Are people going home?
Well, I mean, you guys can, as long as you guys can play, even if you play from home, you can do it. And then finally, after that, it'll be Maryland.
Yeah,
But it looks-
Maryland, Big One, Big Ten school. This is gonna be amazing.
But, all right, looks like we are back into things.
Yep.
So let's get things underway.
Grave
making
spinning
sure.
a little bit here.
Hey, and even the mic is, even the camera's working for Pelican. Great. Why can't we get it working for McLovin? I have no idea, but at least it works for Pelican, so he's good to go. And we're about to get started. Pistol round.
Here. Pistol round. Map 2 on Pearl. Obviously, they're just Marietta doing a 2-1-2 split here, and Middle Tennessee gonna work up mid. Pelican gonna get noted from the breach stun and have to back off, and Jet already there. OP knees right there to back him up, and they're gonna swing together. Pelican gonna get one. OP knees falling. Spike is down mid. And Pelican is also going to get taken down. So now they're taking the spike and they're running to B. McLovin going in the opposite direction, and Grave is just going to get all that info. They may not know he's here. He's going to swing, get one, gets two,
Spike down.
And just a huge play from Grave for the fact that
gets three. Oh, the bit of a lag there, but we're going to be good. Fade on half HP. McLovin going to get one.
Remaining.
McLovin going to get noted by the Haunt. Just not what he needs. He's going to notice
That's it.
McLovin.
But here's the thing. Besides that, we're gonna hear Zach through the walls. But here's the thing. For Grave, he took out the planter before he took out the other, and that was just a huge play there. Because if he had swapped the order, the plant would have gone off.
Yeah, the plant would have gone off. I was about to say, is he gonna go for planter or is he gonna not go for planter? Obviously, McLovin's showing off a little bit of the skins there, the Prime Vandal. Spectre. And then here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Austin has to really quickly set up, and it might not be perfect every time. But, you know, there's the Cypher setup. He's just going to hold down a side. But again, they're going to go mid. And Pelican's going to immediately get noted here. Again, and this was a pattern that we did notice. They do have the gun advantage. Pelican spotting him, but not shooting. Gonna go ADS here, probably trying his hardest not to tap Q and E as he does play Rainbow Six. McLovin, Grave gonna pick one off. That is not the spike down, but McLovin does have a bit of a vantage point here, and he's gonna get one.
Enemy remaining.
And there's just one left. Grave already with the 3K.
Pelican, yeah, and it's gonna be OPNs bringing it back 2-0. The Pioneers off to a fast and furious start. Playing angry, playing violent. Let's go.
Now, I have to bring this up from the last map. You guys were up 2-0, and then
don't say anything. No. Let's not Caster's curse, King.
We got to see if we can break from that. Got to be able to win that bonus round.
The Astral form here.
Now, what does help though is that round only Pelican died. Everyone else stayed up.
Exactly.
So
that's a good bonus round, and obviously a bonus round being this round because it is MTSU's buy round, which means they will have the gun advantage. So we are not supposed to win this one. Austin's going to notice the dog, and Pelican, that's going to Q rotate from 3. They're going to start to be there, but this team is known to fake sites and rotate quickly, and I don't think that's going to be a rotate. The cage is going to be triggered here. And yeah, the round's stopping here, but again, OPNs, does he have the timing on it? And he's gonna not get the timing, but get down. Again, this is a bonus round. MTSU does have the gun advantage. We are not supposed to win this round. It's amazing if you can win a bonus round, because then your opponent's economy is in the garbage. The cage gonna get notice one. Pelican coming over with the flash. The flash gonna note a lot. Pelican gonna get taken down. McLovin getting one. Austin going to work. And the Pioneers coming in on this retake. The water wall going out. Austin gonna clear backside. Now Grave has a Vandal. He's just as deadly with it, but McLovin going down. They're just spamming the spike.
And it's working though. McLovin gets taken.
Austin gonna get one through the smoke. Austin getting 2. He's putting in work. Check it right.
It's just
not
Austin.
Enough.
And Austin gets a 4K.
The 4-piece. And you can hear, again, we need soundproofing here, but the hype. You can see it in his face. He is so happy. Holy cow. And he gets out with a Vandal too, which means he does not, have to buy this round, which means possibly he could buy somebody. If we can see, yeah, he could possibly buy somebody. But I don't think he's going to go with that. And again, this is a buy round for Marietta because MTSU lost their bonus round. Look at their economy.
Yeah, they have to
in the garbage.
Yeah, so we'll see if the Pioneers can do to Middle Tennessee State what happened to you guys, where you had to alternate between econing, force buying, but then having to econ.
And so, Austin, time not on his side here, as they're quickly doing a 3-2 split. He's going to notice 1 and 2. That camera getting a lot of information. Smile, you're on Austin's cam right now. He's just going to spray through the smoke, going to dink the jet. Again, this does have tracers, which is why I'm surprised he did not drop it and go for a Phantom, which does not have tracers. He's just jiggling here. Again, an aggressive peek. The bullets flying, and bodies falling. Pelican the first to fall, and he's gonna, but not without giving a little bit of damage to the breach. OPNs has to be careful. And where was that Cypher looking as OPN's going to swing out and get it? Very low, though. 29 HP.
Yeah, but look at this. Look at where the spike is. They're actually going to be looking to rotate over to Site B.
And we are full. And Marietta has talked about this. That was something that was talked about it during the break. They love to rotate. They love to rotate fast. Actually, I don't know if they're going to rotate. I think they're just going to hold. for a little bit here.
Yeah, I think I've
To
seen...
make us get antsy, to make us peak.
Yeah, I think
us-
there was one round where they did a reverse rotate, but no, they're going to continue. They're going to commit to the rotate.
He had OP knees. He has to play this perfectly. He has to play this perfectly. Timing has to be on point and perfect. And Grave's gonna get the spike down. They're not expecting Grave. Austin again going to work. OP knees gonna get old young. And now 4-3. It is going to be another round win as it's just Diligent to Stu, and Grave gonna finish him off, putting him in 6 feet under, just like his name says.
4 rounds in a row for the Pioneers. I'm starting to think that Pearl's your guys' map.
It is. It's a lot. It is because we have such a lockdown comp. Especially when I play solo comp, I usually play Cypher or Gecko on this, so I know a few setups. I got a little crazy with a few setups the last game, and you know it's just a lot of that. And I also think they're having a little bit more fun. You can hear it in the players' voices. You can see it in the players' faces. They're happy. They're having fun, and that is a huge factor. And again, mental, huge, especially when you mentioned pace. That was one of the things that we did note. One of their players, anytime he would get targeted, immediate mental drop. And that is when we won that map, whenever we started winning. And anyway, that is in a few weeks. Right now, this is map 2 of Pearl with MTSU. And again, there it is, the rotate. They just cut noise and rotate.
Yeah, because I mean, Austin's not seeing anything on his end, so that's gonna give a signal to everyone else that
Marietta is left to Stu, but OP knees. I don't know what that Fate Prowler was. You might want to pull your crosshair up a little bit, but he's gonna get one and get traded. Swinging together, Pelican gonna get Diligent out.
Yeah, it's actually 1-for-1 trade. OP Knees was able to take out one before
Buy
he
one, get
fell.
one free. And again, maybe a little bit of the Rainbow Six peeking in him. Austin gonna get a Cypher on Cypher. A mirror match, and their Cypher wins. He knows exactly where they are. The Neural Theft uploading here. 2 reveals. It's not a direct ping where they are, but now they're going to go to A. McLovin has to play this perfectly. Plays a lot of counter strikes, so he does know a thing or two. He's going to get seized. The seize is going to go out, but he's not going to get seized.
Spike planted.
Now the round slowed down post plant. He's going to spot one. They're going to just swing off of each other and just get out.
Yeah, this is gonna be.
Oof, this is Grave.
Yeah, he's already nicked.
Grave does get nicked. I would not be surprised if we're not gonna just see him save here. And what a round 2 save! But he's just, but they will not let him old young beat him down.
Yeah, he tried to get the pick, but Middle Tennessee State is now on the board. But Marietta's still gonna be fine econ wise, but you gotta be careful here. You don't want to lose too many rounds in a row because then you're going to run into problems. Now, Marietta has 3 of their ultimates ready, almost all 5 of them ready to go. And of course, Middle Tennessee State had to pop the Cypher ult last time to get that extra information.
Yeah,
but
that's just rule of thumb. Especially if it's not a 1v3, if you still have like 2 or 3 alive and you get one, just pop that all immediately. It is just so much information. Really broken here. And again, they're pushing to A site. Austin does have this setup. He's gonna note the Fade Prowler. I don't think it's really smart that he hasn't changed up his trip position. But you know, you live and you learn. He's gonna get a stun, and that eye is gonna catch him. And he is going to be caught off guard. All that Cypher util is down. That means this Cypher by OP Knees might have a free push. Unless OP Knees has something to say about it, but no, Diligent's gonna have something to say about it as OP Knees is going down. Pelican going down. McLovin not letting them fall though. Without them being traded out. That's a 2. The Reckoning getting ready. Let's turn the tide. How about it? Let's go. Grave gonna get one. Grave gonna, oh, he almost gets that. The Astra is on the spike, and he's gonna get one. That's just a seize. And again, one of the things that I do not like about Fate is all of her utility, if it hits you, cuts your sound.
And
the
he
card
got
went
it.
out. Grave, it does not matter. All that util used, all that util wasted to make it 5-1. Now, if I'm MTSU, I'd see a timeout here. But
We got this.
But no, they're going to hang
no
on
timeout.
to it.
Again, the econ becoming an issue here. Old Young at 0 credits. And Marietta, again, OP Knees has to save here. He has just died a few times here.
Yeah, actually, Austin's going to have to save here.
No, excuse me, Grave has 1 million, it's it's in the top 1% right now.
And he's willing to share.
He is willing, sure, but I don't think Austin's going to take it. And the round begins here. Again, another A push. And Austin has to scramble to get into position, and he does swap up his trip position for a little bit of an interesting one
See, I
here.
don't know if that one is going to be as effective.
But, you know, it's to catch whatever's in there, because that wall is wall bangable. That cage does bother me, though, and he's going to get full ulted off his feet. He got double stunned. I think that was a little bit of BM.
Yeah,
They did not have to do that, but okay. Oh, Pelican. Grave getting 2, not letting Pelican fall without a trade, and it's even 33.
Face your fear.
Face our fears. How about facing our fears as OP&E's taken down? And he's going to get immediately noted. Wow, that was a nice trail. And they're just playing post plan. Same post plan as usual. McLovin going to defuse that cove. Bulletproof. Grave going to work with the knives. 4. He had an ace in the first map. An ace in the second map would be insanity.
he's trying to draw it out.
3 bullets. It is halved, so he does have some time.
Is nothing.
He doesn't.
He's gonna get the ace.
But I don't think he has enough time.
No, he does. It's halved. It's an ace.
Got it! Oh my goodness!
The second ace, you can hear it in the voices. You can hear it in my voice as well. Excitement all around. Grave popping off to make this 6-1.
He's got nerves of steel, and that's gonna force the time
Nerves
out.
of steel. How about cojones, man? That was insanity.
Yeah, I mean, let's just take a second to process everything that happened there.
If we have
I mean,
replays,
McLovin popped his ultimate. Or actually, he popped it the previous round. I take that back. No, but everyone else is dying. Gray pops his ultimate. McLovin's trying to defuse the
that
spike.
cove,
He gets up top, takes down 1. McLovin ends up falling. He takes down 2 more. It's a 1v1 with Astra. Wins the fight and has like 5 seconds to defuse and is able to get it off at the last second.
Exactly. The cove, I believe McLovin already was tagged up from a previous duel that he had. He was about 50 HP. I think there he was just trying to get the cove, half it, cool. If he can get it all the way through, that's even better. That cove is bulletproof. He got it to half, and that is what bought Grave enough time to not go to his namesake. And he does not die. Gets the ace, and they get out. Timeout to stop the momentum, but I think the mental of Marietta through the roof right now. The economy of MTSU down the drain. And Grave might have to share a little bit here. Nah, he's not going to. Because they can buy. And now, again, this is where Marietta does have to be careful to not ego peak, to not get cocky. They have to stick to what they know how to do.
Yeah, and we're seeing a completely different approach here from MTSU. They're going to be taking a much slower approach.
Pelican, like I said, McLovin gonna whiff, but Pelican gonna trade him out. That is the teamwork that I'm talking about. That is a great option. Pelican saw it, waited 2 seconds, peeked out, gets him.
Yeah, and McLovin kind of started that fight just as a distraction so that Pelican can go in for that kill.
And Austin still parked on A site as there is no confirmation from Grave here. Yeah, that's the piece of util being used. They don't know if Grave's there. They're going to check him. He's going to get one. I don't know why that breached didn't look at him, but that is spiked down. That is a blunder from MTSU. And he's dodged the breach stun.
He just runs away.
This man is cheating death, and finally death does come to Grave.
Yeah, got caught during
Grave
the
does
reload.
make his grave here. And again, he's just gonna get him, forced out, Pelican getting him. I mean, that man has dodged death. That man, I don't know how that man has not died at least 7 times.
He dodged the concussion, just puts down 2 smokes and just bamfs out of there.
My man's in the Matrix right now. There is no way. Everything else is moving in regular time. He's moving in slow motion. That was a great play. And not to mention the heads up play from Pelican as well. To count that in his head, to swing off of McLovin and get that pick on the Cypher. And I do think that may be a little bit of the Rainbow Six Siege from him, as he does play that as well.
Oh yeah, I mean just getting the multiple angles and because in a 2v1 situation, it's really hard to win a 2v1 when you're on the one end of that fight.
Exactly. And Middle Tennessee though did adapt that last round. They sent the Jet in to check that angle that Grave loves to play, and Grave did again. adapt to that. And now, yeah, now they are just throwing a lot of util out there just to see if they can get anything, and that's going to be immediately broken. Now slowing down here. 1:12 remains. And again, this Cypher, OP knees, they have to check left and right. Austin getting taken down. I do believe Austin did have his ult, but it's not going to matter. Grave getting 2. How does he do it? This man is superhuman. Divide going out there.
Yeah,
He's just looking once, looking twice.
Didn't even see it coming.
You just cue last surprise. Like, you'll never see, you know. I'm not going to actually say it because we might get DMCA, but
Yeah, let's not.
You get it. It's just, the team play is so much better every single time. It's almost like that first map for Marietta is a warm-up, no matter what. They're getting together, they're just, and that's not like disrespectful, that's just, we have to knock the dust off a little bit, move some of the cobwebs, and you know, work it back. And now you see the team play coming through, heads up plays all around. Watch this, and both Jets popping their knives. And this is going to be an interesting push.
Yeah, going much slower here.
Pelican going to get noted. And that's going out. McLovin
Takes down the Jet, so the ult's going to be useless.
Yeah, the knives. What a big pick. And McLovin, Pelican going to see that trip and get it. And out immediately. That is going to be a notification, though. And he's just going to get out. Getting out. Playing his life here. He's going to see 2. They did swing. That is a calm. And now it is on Austin and OP knees. OP knees dodging death now. Everybody is dodging death. I'm speechless. I have no words.
OP knees gets a second.
Exactly. OP knees dodges death and gets second. I just have no words. McLovin.
It's just the Astra that's left.
Yeah. Oh, he's the timing. That's just Valorant.
Yeah,
timing.
just
Not much
didn't-
you can do. And I believe this Astra may be just saving. Yeah, just this Astra's gonna get out running scared. Just save. Oh, but Grave. I think Grave. Marietta can smell the blood in the water. They want it.
Yeah, but Astra's just going as far away as possible.
Again, I would want to go and hunt that Astra, but I do believe this is a great play from Marietta.
Yeah, there's no point. I mean, an extra kill, great, but I mean, it's
What does that do?
yeah.
They've already won the round.
Yeah, and you already got the econ. No need to risk dying and losing everything you got.
Running scared, playing conservatively, and now Graves gonna go hunting a little bit. Not gonna find anything.
So the only downside is Grave was not able to use his ult, but it was still enough to get their attention.
Exactly. I'm not going to be surprised if we're going to see Austin here try to use his ult as well. That neural theft, very big. Again, setting up. Just it doesn't have to be perfect. It has to be usable. I believe I was talking to him before this match, and I said you're probably going to end up playing Cypher. He was looking up some setups, and he does change it up here. No longer placing one main because that is what they are used to. Said he's gonna get stunned back sight, forcing them to use a little bit of util here.
But he's signaling that they are looking at site A, but
Yep, the spike's going in the opposite direction. This is what that team loves to do, and Grave knows this. He's back there on the B site anchoring. Yeah, and there goes McLovin. McLovin gonna cascade in and get nothing. Pelican and McLovin gonna start to work over. And I think Austin's gonna try. I don't think he's gonna try to work for a pick, but it would be amazing if he could. Closest one is that Cypher. Pelican, yeah, no, this is a great play from Pelican. If he's gonna throw out that Dizzy, it's gonna note the Cypher. But he's opting to not do that and just play. Grave gonna get aim diffed there as the smokes go out.
and that's gonna be
OP knees! It's just OP dodging death again, and McLovin getting another one. The Counter-Strike DNA!
that's a 3K. Almost the
He
fourth.
whips it.
Everyone else
What
is
is this
falling in.
gonna
OP
be?
knees is there for the rescue, but a huge 3K there from McLovin.
Popping off. And again, the excitement. Last round, it is a 10-1. 10-1 split.
Yeah, and Marion has 4 ultimates. Full everything. Their econ cannot be any better. You can retire with that kind of econ
Exactly, right now. Oh my gosh. The Reckoning, the Astral Wall, the Astral Divide, Neural Theft, and the Thrash in the pockets of Marietta. But again, MTSU does have 3 important ultimates to this round. A 4th would be that Cosmic Divide if they can get it. The Fade, Nightfall, and Breach, and Breach Rolling Thunder. Oh, it barely misses! The trip? Austin's gonna get one on the trip, and he's gonna get noticed by the Haunt, and then again, that like I said, that wall is wall bangable from both sides, so a heads-up play from MTSU to use the abilities that they have, to use their utility.
Spike planted.
And the Thrash, here we go. The retake starting.
Face your fear.
Counter ults. And again, that is gonna be huge. He's gonna get 1. Grave is not gonna get 1.
Grave gets 2.
Grave is gonna get 1, 2, excuse me. I saw Jet.
Grave gets 3.
3. Is it gonna be another ace, another pop-off?
One enemy remaining.
It's not gonna be another pop-off, but it might be a 4-piece.
He gets the 4K.
4-piece combo, 11-1, here we go.
And Marietta will be up 11-1, swapping sides.
Grave, you gotta watch that. Don't do that, please. Whew. Swapping sides, 11-1. And you can hear it from Coach Derek Gaines.
Yeah, it's just
the round differential.
It's just a night and day difference from what we saw in the first map.
Exactly. I wouldn't exactly call this an avalanche because, well, I mean, we have white in our colors, so I guess we can call it a Marietta avalanche a little bit.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. They still have to keep it up. Yes, they only need a couple rounds to take this, but...
Yeah, and Austin is gonna place the same trip. And again, this is what happened when I was playing on Pro with these guys. This same trip mid, perfect. Just testing to make sure it's not jumpable. And again, that is not jumpable. General rule of thumb for any people who just play solo comp is just aim it at your head, crouch aim it at your head. It's not jumpable.
Yeah.
And again, the Cypher util going to get noted. The Dizzy immediately going to be invested. Not going to find anything, but they do have to be careful of that Cypher utility. And I don't think it's going to catch anything. It's rendered useless. Those tripwires, just a red herring. And Marietta going to start planting. The bullets fly. Grave does hear it and going to get out. Now they're all going to plant. They're all going to play from main. And now they're going to start to rotate. Oh my God, Grave! Getting 2! Getting 2, excuse me? That man was dead to rights. But again, he dodges it. OP knees. If he moves, he's gonna get noted. Grave getting 3. Oh my God, an ace pistol round.
McLovin takes one down.
OP knees. Tanny getting downed.
Last player standing.
Grave getting downed.
But
It's all up to Austin. All up to Austin. Austin.
Stuck in the reload. He's not getting the shot. He gets 1. He needs to find the last one. And he does not get it.
Does not get
No.
it. Just a little bit off. On
Yeah, it was just a little to the right.
Up to 2. Again, this will cause MTSU to buy up this round. Now this is a buy round, a forced buy round. After pistol, you win the pistol, you buy up. So if Marietta can win this round, then again, it's gonna render the economy useless.
Or even if they can at least get most of them down somehow.
Grave does have a frenzy, so this is gonna be interesting. McLovin on the other side. This whole formation here, a 4-1 split. Gonna quickly take mid control here. So causing some confusion. That Breach and Jet are working up in the back line. Gonna fire a few shots back. Gonna find nothing. He does ping it. That Breach in the Jet. That Breach after shock. Huge. Plant. Pelican, get the spike down, please. And again, they are setting up for retake. OP knees playing a very aggressively. Happy to get out with 1 and just play his life here. OP knees gonna get 1. Tani gonna get 1 as well. Again, this is just the gun difference that is had. Normally that is an act. Normally that is a win. Brave. Just have to play this very carefully. He almost gets the Cypher. He's gonna get the Cypher going on a frenzy with a frenzy. And it's Austin going on a frenzy with a kill frenzy with a frenzy. Come on, man. Time this right. Oh, it's just the Stinger's recoiled just a little bit too much there. And he does almost get that. Oh my gosh. Again, the gun differential. If that is anything but a frenzy, he wins that. If that's a Spectre, he wins that. Because those were 3 to the head. 3 to the head, probably 1 to the body.
All right, but now this is the round that Marietta should be able to take. They're going to be able to full buy.
Yes.
And see if that gets them set up for map points.
And I'm not going to be surprised if we lose this next round, if there's going to be a timeout here called to stop this momentum. That is possibly building on the side of Middle Tennessee.
Yeah, because I mean, we've seen how easy it can be to spiral.
Again, 3-2. They have moved over to B. The Jet, lucky to get out. Grave extra sharp today. Gonna reclaim the Dizzy 10 seconds to whip before he can use it again. Again, McLovin gonna use a Grave through the smoke. Can we get a Vanguard check really quick on this man's PC? That flash is gonna be huge. Dizzy does in fact have targets, 2 of them, and they're gonna be forced into halls. Now they're gonna play retake from main. It's all in the timing here. Ooh, McLovin looking away at almost the wrong time. Gonna ADS this down this long angle, gonna get nothing. They are defusing. McLovin gonna get one.
He actually gets down the diffuser.
Yeah, the diffuser down. Grave does fall to the Cypher, and this is just the timing. McLovin flicking, 1 enemy remaining. The bullets flying, the rounds going in favor of Marietta. The bodies falling, and Marietta coming out on top. Round 12 in the pocket.
Yeah, so it's going to be a forced buy onto Middle Tennessee State. But Marietta's just 1 round to taking this to map 3. But
Grave at kill line.
And here's the thing, Grave's going to econ because I know he's going to pop his ultimate here.
He's going to know 100%. It's the 3rd gun. It's an unwritten rule in Valorant here. Even when you have Chamber, somebody like Chamber Jet, your ult is a free gun. Watch this. Yeah, look, we're watching all right here in the booth. The amount of work you've done. And again, the Cypher popping the cage a little early. A little scared. And that's going to be a great cam. The Thrash going to be invested here. He's going to check back sight. Going to get nothing. Thrash going to get nothing. That's a clear sight. And I believe Marietta's going to go and plant in. Yep, they're going to go and plant. They're going to break stuff. Pelican, MC. Planting this. He's going to get full stunned. And they're going to check. Pelican and Grave getting down.
And 2 of them already down. So that's going to be a little rough here.
Oh, Pete Knees getting out of there. McLovin getting 1, getting out. Austin, dude, I don't agree with that angle. But okay, you do you, buddy. Again. Oh, he's going to get 1. He's going to get 2. OP Knees.
He gets
OP
3.
Knees.
He gets 3.
Behind you, OP Knees. Look behind. He does finally check on the reload. He's going to get... Wait.
He got caught in the reload, but does he get back in time?
Yeah, they're going to have enough time.
Yeah.
He gets 3.
Yeah, it's just a great play, but just not enough.
But even though they lost this round, and this does say something about their econ as well, because this is another force buy on the side. From here on out, it's a force buy on the side of Middle Tennessee. And oof, like you said with the econ, yikes, Marietta now kind of in tatters a little bit.
Yeah, actually, we're seeing that Middle Tennessee State's not really buying, like,
because they're saving for next. Diligent gonna have a Bucky. Okay. You guys realize this is match point, right, Middle Tennessee?
Well, I mean, they're trying to think ahead, because, like, yeah, they could, if they even take this round, like, what do they have left for the next one?
Exactly. Crave already getting in sight, doing some work here. Cosmic Divide going out, but that's not without the C's. Pelican gonna get C's decayed. And that's gonna be a Cove going out. He does have to check. Grave, very lucky there, checking. That Cove acting as a 3rd smoke. They know exactly where they are.
Austin's popping his ultimate.
Austin is popping the ult there. And the positions will be revealed. Positions will be compromised for MTSU. It is a 4v5. Marietta just playing post plant here. The mosh pit going out. Great mosh pit there to stop them from coming mid. And again, the Cosmic Divide from the side. Grave is isolated behind this wall. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You isolated Grave. You're going to pay the price. Isolating Grave, you're gonna pay the price here. And Astra is just left to stew. OP Knees gonna get his revenge. OP Knees will get his revenge to make it 13-4. Wow. Night and day.
Yeah, just a huge win there for the Pioneers on that map. Like you said, 13-4, which means we are going to map 3 here.
32.
We got to go over this breakdown of the KDAs. So Grave at 32-9-2, McLovin 15-9-13, OPDs 15-11-5, Pelican at 8-12-8, and Austin at 8-9-3. But just
The team play. I'm in shock and awe at the team play. Everything was on point. Everything was in cohesion. There was probably not a lot of concepts of, oh, swing with me. It was just, oh, I see something on the map. I'm going to swing. Count to 2, count to 3, then swing. It was just that unconscious, almost telepathic communication between them that won them these rounds. And it was just incredible to watch.
you guys do realize if anyone scouts moving forward, you'll never be allowed to play Pearl again.
I mean, it's almost, I'm surprised they didn't insta-ban it. We insta-banned Haven. I'm surprised they didn't insta-ban Pearl.
Yeah. But all right, so a huge win there for the Pioneers, which means we are going to map 3. We are going to Lotus. We are going to go and take a quick break. So don't go away. We'll be back with map 3. All right, and welcome back. We are getting to map 3. It is going to be Lotus. The ready checks are coming, and this time the Pioneers are going to be on attack instead of defense. So they've been starting as defense in the first 2 maps, but they're going to be attack on this one. And I got to make sure I have the lobby order correct, because it looks like it's a little bit changed just a little bit because of the changes, but that should be good. Now I'm just waiting for everyone to say that they're ready.
They're ready.
Yeah. So why haven't we started yet?
Now that you say that.
Yeah. See, you just gotta say it. You gotta put it out in the universe.
You gotta. They gotta know, man, that we're ready. So as it was discussed during the break, Austin popping off on Cypher. I don't think we're gonna see him swap off.
Yeah, he's already going straight for that Cypher.
And yeah, this is gonna be a Vice on Lotus. Not a hot take. Vice is playable on Lotus with the Razor Vines cover a lot. Teo Vice Breach Teo Rays on the side of MTSU. This is going to be insane. McLovin will swap over to Teo, the new agent.
Yeah, they were talking a little bit about it, but I mean, I don't know how much he's been playing Teo, but he's going to lock it in.
I've been playing a lot of Teo, but like, this is going to be interesting. But because we are going to see 1, 2, 3 the same. 1, 2, 3. The only difference between Clove and Cypher here. So we're gonna see that Vice, the Razor Vines, obviously not an agent we see a lot of play with here. Obviously, it's just because, well, if you don't have a good team around Vice isn't that good per se unless you have a good team. It's like Deadlock. It's situational. Deadlock is good on Bind because of that unbreakable trick. So Grave with the double satchel's been hitting them on point every night. All night. Excuse me, not every night. All night.
Yeah, they're getting things set up here. Just a couple quick reminders. 1, McLovin's camera is not working for some reason. I don't know why. So we're just not going to see his face, but he is here, I promise. 2, we are on a 3-minute stream delay to preserve competitive integrity, so that way no one knows what's going on. Like, what you see on the stream happened 3 minutes ago, and no one knows from our perspectives because they can't hear us, but apparently we can sure hear them at times.
Exactly. There's
All
going to be a camera out from Austin just to check and see if they're seeing. And like I said, that the Vice setting up there, Pelican going to get immediately taken down by those missiles. Again, the guided salvos, insane from Teo and MTSU, playing very aggressively here. Already 2 up.
Yeah, they're going to have to slow down quite a bit for this, and they know that Middle Tennessee State is looking at that opening.
Yeah, this is just, they have to hold this. The guided salvo is gonna flush the rays out a little bit. And again, some shots there. OPD is gonna get 1. Grave getting taken down. They are down duelist. And OPD is also a lot worse for the wearer. 5 HP. And that will force the Vice offside. Now, here's gonna be the interesting thing. Here comes the Teo drone. This is a KO knife. If it finds anything, it pings on the map and will also suppress. So he's gonna go. OP Knees does he realize he has the spike? I don't think so. And that Vice has rotated all the way around. And McLovin gonna deal with it.
30 seconds left.
This Teo, just swinging the corner and getting 2 there. And now it's down to Austin playing a little bit of ring around the rosy. That Teo drone gonna note him. Gonna get out. He's gonna grab the weapon upgrade.
Yeah, I don't think there's much he can do at this point, so maybe just looking to try to get out.
10 seconds left.
Or get a pick from behind, possibly.
But they were just holding that. If he pulls that down a little bit, that's a headshot. That's a headshot collateral. That's collateral headshot. But there you go, 1-0 on the side of MTSU. That is not Opinies. Interesting.
All right, I gotta hit the right button. I'm used to hitting defender sides.
Yeah.
There we go. Now we're in OPD's perspective.
Now we are. And this is going to be a B push. That Vice is just setting up C every time. And this is just like Cypher. And he's going to put 2. He's going to put 1 on flank and go watch flank. Because there's nobody B. That Omen has gone over to mid. And yeah, the rotate going in, but that's going to be the wall. I was wondering where that Vice was putting her wall, and we get our answer. And Austin does have to watch this though on the back. He's gonna check it out, and he's just gonna go straight into 2 of the 2 stingers there. And again, it's McLovin getting old young. Again, the team play. This is what I'm talking about. That breach utility is so good. If you know how to use it, McLovin. Oof.
Yeah, just not much you can do there, but I mean, they do get the spike planted.
They do get the spike planted, so they will get 200. But again, this is not a round that they were supposed to win. Again, but now that they have lost 2, this means that they are going to be able to buy up. They should be able to at least.
But they
Phantom, Vandal, and Austin.
There.
Spectre and Regen. Yeah, they are telling him to buy full here, even being sacrificed a little bit of util, and they are going to go see. And look at that. They have adjusted. MTSU adjusted. Now, the Vice going to be putting that wall out B, and then going to put the Razor Vines there. Just Marietta working their way up C. 2 Razor Vines out. Going to use all that to flush it out. They will see the Thorns, and he's going to just barely see him. Oh gosh, the Stinger. The Stinger. They do have a Vandal now. And again, it's 10 each. The Trapwire getting triggered. OP Knee's going to get one. Get taken down. They do check your back. Spike carrier down again. Marietta just can't catch a break.
Yeah, I mean, already Pelican's extremely low in health. Austin's going to try to play, but he's going to fall. It's just Pelican that's left.
Pelican has to check every single angle, and they're just going to converge on him.
Yeah, they just collapse on him. And this is going to be a huge problem for the Pioneers because they were supposed to win that, and now their econ is in pretty bad shape.
They have to win this next round. And I'm sitting here thinking about parallels to that first game. Oof. And this is where it's going to get deadly here. I don't even know how to say that. KHWQL has an up. Cool.
Yeah, Ray's already has that. And right now we're seeing like Grave hasn't been able to be as effective as he was on
Maybe
Pearl.
a little bit of fatigue here. And again, but they are playing very aggressively. MTSU, I have noticed, has started to turn up the aggression. But again, that Vice wall is still on B.
Yeah,
Thorns going out. 1 Thorn going out. Try and at least slow them.
See Marietta playing much slower, knowing that they've been getting punished by playing much faster.
Great. Firing all shots out. Austin, hey, at least get a little bit below the mound before doing that. He's gonna recall his camera, and that's gonna force out some util. And I believe that Marietta might call a rotate here. That wall gonna be picked up by OP Knees. OP Knees, look to your left. Look to your left. Again, we can see this easier. He's gonna get taken out.
Spike down B.
And Pelican gonna start planting. He's gonna get full blind. And just, oof. Again, the oppressive utility that they have. They're gonna tail wall here. The kill wall. The trapwire getting triggered. They're all gonna be there. Austin getting one. Austin gonna get taken down. McLovin getting one. Grave getting one. And that's up down. And again, a thrifty for Marietta to get back.
Yeah, that's exactly what they needed. That ult from McLovin was insane. I mean, sure, it didn't get anyone, but it was able to buy them the time they needed. And Grave getting a pick on the diffuser and just gave Marietta exactly what they needed to get back into this.
And again, it is 3-1. They are still down 2 rounds, but rounds like thrifties and flawlesses really, really just hit on the mental. Even in VCT you see it. Thrifties hurt. Thrifties win rounds and they hurt.
Yeah, and now they're able to full buy. Austin has his ultimate ready to try to get some information, and Marietta's going to go straight over to site A.
A 2 to a Grave again. How is this man human getting 2?
You know,
wow.
I was just talking about like where was Grave this whole time, and it's like, oh, here he is.
Well, there he is. Yeah, an outlaw down. That is an outlaw down. Again, Teo. We're just talking about that. That's gonna be OP knee. He's gonna get the spike down here. And that is gonna be a Teo drone. And that drone from McLovin, huge. That's all the information they need. And Austin will not use his ult here because they know where they are. It would be a waste of an ult. The salvo going out. McLovin gonna get taken down. Some team play here being shown. He's not gonna get taken down. Pelican. Austin getting one on the flank. Bring me the arsenal. And it's, again, locking them out of their primary. And that is a huge GK from OP knees. Bringing him down to almost nothing. And Austin gonna get taken down. It is now all the way up to OP knees. 1, 2, 3. And he's just gonna get it. He's gonna get 1. Gonna get 2. And just die. He is going to die here, though. And again, there it is. The mental is changing. That clutch from OP knees, swinging the momentum here.
The thing is, even if he did fall there, I don't think he had enough time because they didn't get it to half.
I'm counting in my head. As soon as you start to hear speed up, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, because it takes 7 seconds to fully defuse, and he was way past that. Even if it's halved, you have a little bit more time, but they did not have the spike. So again, Marietta persevering, showing up in big ways.
Yeah.
Well, the spike is down. I don't think that's what he wanted. But again, it's 4-1. And the rocket fuse, here comes the party. Let's hope he can bring the party. That rocket launcher. I blew you up. Exactly, you did. And now Grave's showing out in a big way. Where is Grave? Grave is right there.
Austin will start playing. He will secure it.
And Trey will get noted by the Teo drone. That's all that it will note. I think Austin should ult here.
He ulted last round.
He did ult last round. You are correct.
Yeah,
This is how it ends. I don't think so. That's gonna force Marietta to go out. OP knee is gonna get one. OP knee standing his ground. From the grave being used. Again, they just collapsed. That Teo ult displaced Marietta out of their post plant position.
Yeah, they tried to dodge it, but then they got concussed. It was just a wombo combo, and it gave the round to Middle Tennessee State.
Again, great team play from both sides. Heads up plays on both ends here. And we saw the match, folks, 4-2.
Yeah, but it looks like Marietta is going to have to save this round. So that's going to...
Again, hello, that's 3 minutes in the future. Stins 22, the McLovin cam is not working today. Again, just this insane amount of util dumped immediately. Just the oppressive nature of it. And not be overstated here.
Yeah, but now they're going to be...
Again, this breach is pushed up way far. And that Taildrome is going to be immediately destroyed.
They're going to fall back and rotate. Looks like maybe going to rotate towards B site.
Yeah, they might. They are looking at B site. They're now looking at C. But possibly B. That's only going to be one use there. Unless that's what McLovin wanted. McLovin going to grab the orb. Austin! Oh,
yeah, it was just
no.
a huge...
You have to check your orb.
Wow, they just did not look in that corner. And Old-Young had the perfect position to get that ace. And that is going to be devastating to
that is going to be devastating.
Because they're just like,
wow,
yeah,
you have to check your corners there.
Yeah.
Take your time out, fellas. Please.
No, it doesn't look like they're going to. They're going to full buy this round, but it's a critical round because their econ's in really bad shape.
This oppressive nature of the utility that they're going up against is just not allowing them to get going. It's just not allowing them, again, it's not allowing them to get going, and TSU takes all that space. Flashing out, gonna dodge it. The Ray's gonna dodge it. McLovin gonna get one. Get taken out. Grave gonna get diligent. Austin is fully stunned here. It is now a 4v3. And Grave's gonna use that boombot to check. With a Roomba, if you want to call it that. And again, Marietta taking space back. The Thorn's gonna get activated. Not gonna find as much utility here. And that's gonna go, and Spike will be placed down here. And it's going to be McLovin's job to stay alive here. Austin staying out. McLovin just holding that. The trap bar will be destroyed. McLovin going to reposition. Grave getting 3. Austin getting taken down. And his trips down. McLovin getting 1. It's just the Guardian. And it's going to be McLovin getting 3 here.
Yeah, great play
His
there.
ultimate is ready as well. Again, ult's coming online on both sides. We're going to keep seeing it.
So Marietta will be able to try to buy. Hopefully they can. It looks like they might still have to do like a bit of a force buy. I don't think they're going to be able to full buy on this one. So they still need to try to take this round to keep up in the game. Otherwise their econ can still be a bit of an issue. But I just said, Marietta has 2 ultimates ready. Middle Tennessee State has 3.
And we're seeing that same thing. That raise in the breach. They're gonna aftershock. Guided salvo. And nothing after that. Oh, Diligent is playing up really far now. Just
Gets the blind
really
off.
far. Grave getting taken down, but Pelican gonna trade him out. Really far. You have to look on your left. McLovin saving Pelican's life there.
Oh, if he wasn't there, Pelican would definitely have gone down.
That is, yeah. You have to check your corners. Maybe a little bit of the fatigue showing here for Marietta, but again, it's not. The energy still is up there. They know. Clinsdale fully there. Oh, and we're gonna see the first. We're gonna see a utility kill here. Again, that is 10 damage each time you walk through it. Not just 10 damage if you stand through it. You have to walk. It slows you down. It does 10 damage each. OPD is getting taken down. This is a great play from Austin.
But they're going to start defusing it. Marietta, there comes the ult.
Yep, the ult coming out. McLovin getting 1.
Player standing.
McLovin getting taken down. And now it's just up to Austin to hold the line. Go for the spike diffuser. And he's not going to... And again, it's just the difference of gun there. The difference of gun there. 6-3. Again, not a bad position for Marietta to be in right now. This is still winnable.
Yeah, but it's going to be a challenge because they are... Yeah, their econ is just not great right now.
It's not great at all. But this is... They pushed up 3-6, and this is going to be an interesting one for
Yeah. Here's the
defense.
thing. Middle Tennessee State has 4 ultimates. They didn't use any that last round. Marietta...
Are they just waiting for 5? This is kind of scary. Again, cool with...
Yeah, and it's only 3 rounds until the half.
The oppressive. So Marietta, there is going to be the wall. Marietta's going to have to go all through the wall. And he's going to get fully stunned there. That's what they were waiting for.
They get the spike plan, but at what cost?
Arsenal. Yep, the Arsenal going down. He is going to have to stay there. Location is going to be revealed.
Standing.
And it's just down to Austin, who I think is just going to try and save.
I don't know. He might try to
Everybody
go for
is
pick.
not looking in his direction. Austin, your primary is done.
He didn't get any of them though. Like he tried to get a pick, but he was just not getting the headshots.
He's flawless as hurt.
Yeah. I mean,
Austin, you can't. I don't know if it's because we haven't played against a Vice before, but there is a meter. You saw that meter that showed you when your primary was ready. Again, yeah, this is when the timeout's coming. 4-round differential.
yeah,
Again,
they
just
need to call the
Rookie
timeout here.
mistakes. Maybe a little bit of fatigue. Rookie mistakes showing, not checking corners. And this goes for both sides. These matches are really long. It's already 10 o'clock at night. We started this at 8. These matches are really long. Maybe a little bit of fatigue showing for the Pioneers. But this is where they have to take a breath, take a break.
Yeah,
now.
and I think like how much have you guys scrimmed Lotus? It seems
Not
like
much.
not much. Yeah,
Not much.
So that's the other problem. Like they may have. Like Middle Tennessee State may have played a lot of Lotus. There's a
And
reason they
McLovin.
went with a Vice pick, so I think they have strats for this. So Marietta's
and-
having to adapt to it.
And I am definitely, as someone who has had to play Sentinel before, I am actually kind of loving this a little bit. Seeing this Vice Teo is amazing. The Vice, this might be something that I have to pick up for Lotus. That Vice is pretty key to this. You take out that Vice, that Teo util goes all the way into main. It's that wall. It's unbreakable too, which just doesn't make it all that much easier. All that much easier.
Yeah, but Marietta is able to full buy, so they need to capitalize on this. They're going to have to be very smart about their utility usage. So they're going to go straight over to C site.
Yep. Gonna throw the grenade to try and flush something out. They do have to check your corners. Oh, the TP almost getting taken down. TP used, almost taken. Pelican getting old young, and that's one. Grave getting one. Pelican caught in the reload there. And Austin's just gonna be playing in his cage. He's gonna get out. Again. McLovin just doesn't catch it. And now, this same thing. The flash. Check your left. OPD's getting one. OPD's getting two. Gonna tap out. Getting overhealed to 150. Gonna barely see the vice. Austin taking out that rocket. That's huge.
Yeah, so can he just hold out a little bit longer?
And it's OPD's. What a way to come back. That was a huge pick from Austin.
Yeah, just you hear that. Here comes it. Dead.
Yep. Here comes the there is no party here.
Yep.
And again, they need to make this 5-7. They have to make this 5-7.
Well,
and I think actually their A hits were working. Part of what was causing them to stop and to stall was they waited out that util. If they were to push up those Teo salvos, there's like a 3-second wind-up time before real damage starts. So if they just book it, and look, they've started to go out. They've changed it up. And the Teo is stranded on an island with Omen now. And now they're just cutting noise. Just cutting noise here. And now they're gonna start the execute here. Teo with the jump peek. And note all of them. And again, from the grave, he does have from the grave. That Omen was thinking about TPing. Thanks to Weiser, and it's gonna be Pelican getting taken down. Oh, Grave getting fully blinded. Just a full blind there. And now it's OPD's. Austin is nowhere to be seen.
Yeah.
What a blunder.
Yeah, it's just going to be a free diffuse. I don't know what he was thinking.
What a blunder. Oh. And I know what he was trying to do. He was trying to flank. But on that, they needed everybody there. And it's just that, again, self-inflicted wounds. Some of these rounds, Marietta loses to self-inflicted wounds a little bit, and they have to win.
Yeah, it's
9 straight.
I mean, it's 8-4. So I mean,
9 straight.
Yeah.
They cannot mess up anymore here. Mm-hmm. And again, we're gonna see, but that's not for lack of trying. Though there are some plays that we have seen from MTSU that are amazing. That vice wall on B combined with the Teo stun has really messed up Marietta sometimes. And like, this is what happens when you play a good team. Players are pushed, players evolve. And again, they're doing the same exact thing. Grave is getting up, getting space. And Grave, just take your space. He knows where they are. Take your space. They're gonna flash in. And it's gonna be Grave isolated. Pelican and Grave. Murder, getting away with murder. Grave getting taken down. And that's the spike. That is the spike. Pelican getting taken down.
Yeah, so now it's a 3v3. So I mean, just take some time off the clock.
Just enough to take some time. And they're still committing to A. And so now McLovin's gonna do his best to run over as quickly as he possibly can. I don't think he's used his salvos, has he? A jump peek, gonna find a few. And it's just, they're just gonna spot him out. Now, an interesting fact. I don't know if McLovin knows this or not, because I don't know how much he's played Teo. But his salvos break B main door. Break door on B main. And they're getting out, yep.
Yeah, we're gonna see that rotate now.
They're just cutting noise to rotate. Are they gonna notice?
But they're gonna have to rotate. Yeah,
they're gonna rotate to B, and it's gonna be Austin. It's gonna be Austin. Ace triggering on C. He does hear it, and yeah, he's gonna say B, 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 B. Going for the right click, does not get it, but Cool is a little worse for the wearer. McLovin cleaning him up. Tani getting it, and now it's 12.
He took him out.
And it's gonna be McLovin. McLovin.
He took out the planer right at the last second. He was about to slam it down and just goes.
And he's just in the middle of it. You can't pop up fast enough. That, again, this is just timing. This is just comes with playing. This is just the instinct of the player. The timing, the mental almost clock that every player has to know. Okay, this is cool. This is when you swing. That is timing. And it also, and again, a heads up play as OPNs did peek out and he saw them on the minimap. This team play is amazing. And again, taking up that space, it's going to be all for naught here. Will he use that? Will we get to see that? Yep. And again, that is a full stun. He's gonna get a lot there. Gonna suppress the Vice. And I do believe that this might be a rotate called, unless MTSU is just gonna stop and hold. Nope. Yeah, no, Austin's just gonna sit on his CAMC. MTSU just slowing down, freezing here. Marietta not taking the bait.
They don't
They don't need to. They have a CAMC. They have a CAMC main. They have Grave Up A main. So they're going to hear a lot. And that door is really loud. How about it broadcast the sound of the entire map? And yeah, there you go. Door will be used. And no, it is going to be C. Austin getting 1, getting 2. Making up for it. Making up for it a little bit. It is a 4v3. And McLovin is going to be full blinded.
Spike planted.
Oh, McLovin in a precarious position. On 25 HP, he's just going to get out. Now it's going to be Grave. Grave, check your left. And the ping going out on the map to signal where. It's a whole Spectre lineup here. OPD is getting 1. Pelican getting 1. And it's going to be just Grave. Somebody should just go start to defuse. It is a 3v1.
Yeah, they're all down, so they can defuse.
Yeah, they're just going to defuse. OPD is cleaning up the round there. Again.
And it's just great play by the Pioneers to set up, just holding Site B so well that Middle Tennessee State, they wanted to go through, they couldn't. They rotated around, they got spotted. Austin was able to capitalize on and pick off 2.
Getting 2, making up for his blunder in the earlier round. And we'll take it.
Yeah, so
I did that too.
2-round differential.
Yeah.
So, but Marietta, even though, like, it is the bonus round and they're not supposed to win, but we really need to take this round if they're going to try to continue this.
We see Austin taking that a little bit. You're supposed to play Cypher as a rat, but I think he's going to take that a little bit too seriously here. Bucky Gaming.
I think he's going to try the same thing.
Yeah, that cage. That cage was just a tad early. A tad early for my liking. He's going to throw out the second cage, get the cage again. And again, as long as he doesn't move, he's free to just stay here. He's free to just stay here. He's going to position close to the wall. Now he's going to play in the smoke. Will he be able to get 1?
He's playing really aggressive.
He's playing really. No, he's just going to back out. What a smart play as the rotate does come in. They're calling a rotate here. To A. A minute down. Austin, 49 HP. Off of all. And they are. Yeah. There are smokes going out. Breach util going out. I don't know if McLovin knew that. McLovin.
Yeah, they're starting to rotate over.
Yeah, again, this Rainbow Six Siege in Trey, immediately at the beginning of the round, he broke away to rotate. And now they're just waiting. The missile's going out. Cutting off door. Pelican getting 1. What great timing from Pelican. Open is getting 1. Grave getting 1.
Spike
they're
just collapsing.
Hey.
Spike is down. McLovin getting 1.
And now it's just a Vice out nowhere.
Just look behind you, Austin. Again, it's so easy to see because we have this view that the players don't, and we can cast this like, oh, we know where they are, but the players really don't. That Vice cut all noise and will survive.
And that's the thing though, with that bonus round, 4 of the Pioneers stay up. That is huge for their econ.
Exactly. Now, old young, timeout going to be called.
Yeah, because now it's a 1-round differential.
And while this timeout is active, my voice is dying. I need to go get some water.
Okay, I'll continue from here. But yeah, so I mean, we're seeing Marietta is doing so well on defense here, just being very patient, not getting greedy to try to go for the picks or the trick plays. But we're seeing them very well coordinated. And now if you look at the econ, they're in pretty good shape. Might end up having to force Middle Tennessee State to econ this round, but we'll see what they're talking about. I'm sure Derek's going to be going over with the team that they got to keep the momentum up. They got to continue to play smart because this is a critical map. I mean, this is map 3. Whoever wins this will take the series.
Hello, I returned from my water break. And yeah, again, they know what happens. They win the series here. Yeah, this is what happens when you play opponents that are just great. You push. They're pushing Marietta to be better, and we've seen it. Team play coming together, the cohesion. That's not for lack of trying. Middle Tennessee is a great opponent. A great opponent. So this is going to be amazing here. McLovin. No. Set up a little late for Austin.
Yeah,
they're going B.
Eye in sight B, it looks like.
OP knees. Trying to jump peek. Maybe not the best idea. He's going to spot one. He's going to spot one. And now it's Grave getting through. Going through the door. And again, Grave, they didn't smoke that off. The smoke came in late. And not really punishing for that. Pelican. Now Pelican punishing. Bringing in 2. Oh, Austin. I'll swap over to Austin, please.
I'm trying, but something's not working right. Oh, I was hitting the wrong button. That's me. I was like, I'm trying to get to Pelican's view, but I keep hitting OP Knees' view.
Grave. No, that's not Grave. Excuse me, Grave is down. It's just 3v2. Here. And
40 seconds remain, but
Pelican. Does Pelican know this flank is coming?
Yeah, but here's the thing.
The Pelican
is extremely low in health.
Exactly. And the great... And this Raze just nowhere to go. What a great play there from Middle Tennessee.
Yeah, but still 20 seconds remain, and look at where
McLovin, the pre-fire.
I don't know if he can get there. Can he get there in time?
They should be able to if they play this right. Although I don't know with how much they have enough to delay plant. Again, it's just gonna be the Pioneers converging, just holding. No, don't hold tree. No, backside. Tree is clear, guys. Backside. It's just Austin gonna get him the second time. The rocket denied twice. That raises like he's not gonna expect the second rocket, but again, the timing, that internal clock going off in Austin to swing and just hold left.
And that's the thing. It's gonna be devastating though, because the fact that it was twice that the rocket didn't go off. I mean, that's gonna be demoralizing. They just called a timeout and they still lost the round.
Exactly. A very scrappy round. Austin brings it together, but that's again another high value ult offline.
And actually, he popped 2 ultimates there.
Yeah, that's 2 ultimates that are sight clearers that everybody fears. Yes. The Armageddon on the side of Teo and the showstopper from Raze. Austin quickly setting up, and again, this is a tempo change. The tempo has changed a lot on both sides. He's just gonna get full stunned. The boombot blowing up in his face. McLovin gonna get down, but Pelican gonna trade him out. And Pelican getting taken down. Now it is a 4-3. Now it's Graves' turn to show him how it's done, and he does with 2 OP knees. OP knees. Wow. Just he shows him how it's done getting 2.
You mean Grave? Grave had the rocket.
Grave, yes.
But OP knees is doing great too. Don't get me wrong.
Exactly.
And then Austin's gonna pop the ultimate. They're gonna find out where that last person is.
Now that's forced. That is forced. Oh, Grave has the read, and it's just and that's all that they need. Tani getting taken down by Grave. Just wow. And this read. Again, Tani, Kinsale, old young, diligent, and cool. I just on the side of Middle Tennessee, McLovin, Grave, OP knees, Pelican, and Austin on the side of Marietta here. And flip that up again. McLovin, 1 off of his ult. Openings,
Yeah.
2 off of his resurrection here.
Yeah, and now we're seeing Pioneers are in the lead now for the first time
Coming
in
back,
this map.
Persevering. And this is the util combo. That's gonna get possibly no one. No one, yeah, no. And again, all this util being dumped on B main. And again, Tawny. Oh, Tawny. Austin does not see Tawny. Austin, check your right. He looks at the camera instead of actually looking.
Yeah, he just exposed himself.
Exactly.
Now McLovin's got the head over.
Seaside is completely open. McLovin gonna see 2. Cool getting down. McLovin getting Tawny. Spike Carrier is down and he's gonna get out because he does have ult. Which means now they just have to chill. And again, 1 ult to deny. And he's just holding that ult. What a great play. Open E is getting diligent. Open E is getting 2 from there. Open E is getting downed by Kuhl. And it's just gonna be not enough. He's just, yeah, no, McLovin getting old young, and that's gonna end. He's gonna die. No, McLovin gonna die. No, he's not gonna die. Good, he did not die.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I stayed alive.
I'm gonna die.
But now it's 10-8. Miners are 3 rounds away. They are at full everything. McLovin still has his ult, but we see Diligent has his ult ready to go.
Exactly. Diligent has his ult. The Rolling Thunder is huge. Old Young has from the shadows 1 off, and Kinsale is 2 off. We have seen his aim before. We have seen what he can do. McLovin still has his ult, saving that.
Right.
I think that was a split-second decision from Pelican to tell him to save that ult because again, that is an ult denier, a plant denier. And it's a 5-stack A here. I'm looking for Middle Tennessee. They're gonna clear out there and there. Clear out. I don't know what the map call it for that. It's just Pelican wanting. It looks like he wanted to maybe send a little bit of pre-fire through there. Gonna find nothing. Spike Carrier goes down. His grave starting to go to work. Yeah, he's gonna note it. He's gonna note that 1 tree. And again, adapt or die. I think Marietta's gonna adapt here, as he's gonna get 1. And again, the primary fire going, the primary weapon offline for Marietta right now. It is now back online. Opinions, you have to check your right. Oh, and he does it. Again, checking corners. It's Austin making noise here. Now they know where he is. Yeah. Austin may just do the right. Austin may. Unless Austin pops off here, it might be a save round for Marietta.
Yeah, I don't think there's really much he can do.
Cage triggered.
Oh, check your right. Check your right. Check your right! Ooh, he got caught out with the throwing his cage. You can see it on Austin's face. Just, again, rookie mistakes from both sides, maybe a little bit. And again, Old Young has ult. Diligent has that rolling thunder. And on the side of Marietta, the closest to online is Grave at 3. McLovin is still holding on to the Armageddon. Not exactly rotting in his pocket, but like...
Let's make him dance.
Now Marietta left to stew right now, having to hold on to this game. That Breachstone gonna get nothing. Big ol' nothing burger, as they like to call it on our Rainbow Six Siege team. But it's gonna be C. They're going full C. Off their feet. Diligent popping the ult, forcing Austin off. And we don't know where that Omen TP is going to go. It's gonna go into sight, and that trip is huge. Tawny will get noted and almost taken out. Pelican, Austin getting 1, getting 2. Cool and Diligent, fully blind 2. Definitely just holding that left click. Oh, McLovin getting taken down. OP Knees getting taken down. I think that's a bug. That's a bit of an audio bug there. It's just left up to Grave and Austin. They don't know that Grave is on the flank. This is a great time to flank for Grave. And it pays off in dividends as Austin gets a 3rd while he's blind. Does this man have eyes in the back of his head? Trying to getting Austin, and they do not check the corner.
He did not look.
Exactly. You can hear that Grave screaming through, probably picking up on the mic. Check it every time. That is the second time that they have fallen to not checking the corner.
And at that same spot too.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, we're good on this one.
Yeah.
Timeout.
Mariatta's calling timeout because
discuss.
they cannot be repeating the same mistakes and not checking the course. And it's not just the ace that was made by Old Young earlier in the map, but just the constant not checking the corners and getting picked off.
The rookie mistakes coming through, probably a little bit. Again, the fatigue. It is almost 10:30 now.
And that's the thing about these matches. Like, when you're going up against teams that are very similar in style and similar in skill and rank and everything, like, it's going to be that back and forth. And it's going to come down to the team that can hold out the longest. It's going to be an endurance match.
Exactly. Just Mick, you can see it, especially as soon as that timeout started. Gray put his hands on his head. Just, you have to check those corners, and they don't have Sky. They were discussing it, possibly swapping out Teo for Sky, and you saw it on the agent select screen.
Let's get it, boys.
Again, there it is. Coach Derek Games, keeping the team together, telling them to take a breath, take a step back. And they're still in it. It is 10-10.
Yeah, I mean, we still got to give credit for the fact that it was 8-4 in the half.
Exactly.
And Marietta has basically taken this 6-2.
Yeah, 6-2.
So, but it's tied up. But we're now just a couple rounds away from closing out the series. And those little mistakes, you can't afford them in these kind of rounds.
Great hearing tree. Grave gonna get out. That tail drone can cover a lot of distance and is very quick. And again, that tail drone gonna get taken out. Tawny getting Pelican. A quick pick there. Grave also getting taken down. The paint shell's going out. Nick Lovin early spotting the head. He's gonna also get taken down. It's now a 2.
Yeah, it's a 2-5.
This might be a called save round here. They do. Again, it's OP knees in Austin. Okay, check one. Check your left.
Last player standing.
And Austin OP knees getting 1. Yeah, actually, I think it's OP knees getting 2. Oh gosh, this stuff is. Go 3. An ace for here would be amazing. He has it in him. He has to check tree.
Well, that's just.
Yeah, there's
Just brutal.
it's just so hard to do. I mean, the fact that he was able to get 3 is quite impressive, but now Marietta is gonna have to they're gonna have to full buy.
They are gonna have to force buy as much as they can. They have to stop it. They have to stop it here. They have to bring it back to 11.
Yeah. And here's the thing, because of the force buy, this is the round.
This is the round. This is the make or break for Marietta. 2 alts online though. Showstopper and Neural can change the tide of this map. So Crave checking for C, not gonna find anything. And I think MTSU gonna start. They're gonna start working up A. Grave does probably has to come back a little early here. Jiggle peeking, not gonna find anything in that. Now he's gonna start to rotate. The rotate has been called around. He's thinking about going on a flank here. Knowing that MTSU does like to rotate. A lot worse for the wear, probably from OP knees. Yeah, OP knees throwing the nettle out. Get something. Again, they're starting to work their way to B. Does Grave know where this? No. And again, all this util being dumped on B. He's gonna throw it. He's gonna throw the door, throw the showstopper, and get 1. Obliterated the spike going down. Grave getting 3.
Down B.
Does he save Grave?
He's at 4. Can he get the ace?
An ace. This would be ace number 3.
Spike there.
And they Marietta now not playing. Marietta now in the mindset of we have the spike. We have the spike. And he's gonna get noted. Oh, Pelican gonna get it. And again, the great team play from Grave. He could have gotten aggressive there. He could have gone for the ace, but no. Being selfish, No, not selfish. Excuse me.
You don't need to
Unselfish.
play the ego. You just
No.
play to win. They got the round. It's a critical round they needed.
Exactly, the critical round to keep them in it. Not playing unselfish there. What a great play from Grave. Getting 4. That would have been a 3rd ace.
And look at this.
A 3rd
Middle
ace.
Tennessee State, are they going to have to force buy?
They might. They might here. 500, 950.
This could be a huge round. If Marietta can take
This is the backbreaker. If Marietta can take it, the back breaks. They are on Middle Tennessee. Is on the verge of breaking.
I mean, everyone knows what's at stake with this round.
Oh, and that tail drone's gonna get a lot of information, and that might force a rotate out. No, it's not. They're sticking to the site. Yet no, tail is starting to rotate. Possibly over. They're thinking about A. They're all looking at A. They're starting to work their way up to C. And McLovin and Grave, they have been huge this game. Huge. And yeah, look at just how fast that tail drone is. Look at how much room it covers. And again, cool.
It misses.
He messed up the double satchel. And again, McLovin getting the spike. McLovin getting the spike. Gonna get 2. Gonna get 3rd. Where was that breach looking? Oh, McLovin.
But the rest are following it. OP knees, not too far behind. Gonna get smoked off.
Exactly. Kinsale is planting here. OP knees. His internal clock going off. Is he gonna get it? He's gonna get. No! He whiffs the classic whiff, but Pelican.
It's just
not gonna let it
Austin
run.
left.
And 1 here. Gonna fake the TP. He's gonna get up. Yes!
That's it!
Backbreaker, making up for the mistakes that he has.
He's been really stepped up. I mean, let's be
Again,
fair. I mean,
he
he's
stepped up.
really stepped up on offense.
He's just stepped up here on defense here, 11-12,
Oh, yeah.
and you can hear it in the players' voices. You can hear it in my voice. I hope you can.
So
My
here
voice
it is, match point for the Pioneers.
That was the backbreaker.
I mean, they were just
The backbreaker. That's it.
and Middle Tennessee has to force buy here, but here's the thing: Marietta has to stay calm because
They
otherwise,
have to stay calm.
Because if Middle Tennessee takes this, we get into overtime, and then
Again?
everything they've built up so far just goes right back to reset. It's back to 0, back and forth.
Okay, McLovin is pivoting towards C. I would not be not the play I would have chosen, but Grave could immediately get stunned here. I was gonna guess that McLovin might have gone for the alt orb. Yeah, that's gonna get all the information that they need. McLovin waiting to use his stuff here, and again, that's gonna be a rotate.
Yeah, they're gonna rotate around.
Marietta might have over-rotated. Oh no.
The drone's not going to
Yep,
catch anything.
Careful. And you can hear it in Grave. You can hear it with Grave. Grave calling them to go back. And Marietta has played this one nicely. Austin has not gone too far off site. The fake may not have worked. And that is all the information that they need. Scattering here. Oh no. He cancels it. Austin gonna get one. Austin gonna get 2.
2, 3. There's 3 already now. There's only one person left.
Breaker.
There's only one person left for Middle Tennessee State.
Grave still has his stuff, and it's Pelican gonna get one, but it's just gonna be enough. It's just gonna be too much for old Young here. All that util being dumped into him.
And Grave will finish him off, and
Gets
Marietta takes
the
it.
Final one, 11-13, a close game. Wow, just wow.
Oh my goodness! Just
You can hear it.
back and forth, and there's critical rounds on both sides there. At Marietta,
77. He was 1 kill off from 100 across these 3 maps.
wow.
Wait, hold on, let me see. Nope.
Can you, I don't think we can do it.
No, we can't.
That's all right though, but still, just impressive
Yeah.
gameplay by Marietta.
Yeah, again,
they were down 8.
Exactly. I was gonna say that.
Go ahead.
At the half, 8-4. How many rounds was that?
Well, it was what 13.
8-4 at the half, and then just
26 rounds total.
holy 8-4 at the half, and to come back to persevere to keep in it after all the small mistakes that they made. It's just amazing to watch. Austin stepping up in a huge way. Everybody on this team stepping up in a huge way, especially after that 9-13 loss at the beginning. I mean,
That's just insane.
I can't believe I just watched that.
I'm at a loss for words. But I mean, we got to give kudos to Middle Tennessee State. They are a
Exactly.
phenomenal team.
Look at 11-13.
Yeah, so like it wasn't
exactly
could have
a
gone
blowout.
either way. Just little plays here and there is what made the difference at the end. Like we were
Exactly.
talking about those little mistakes that they were making early on that for Marietta, they were able to hunker that down. They got the plays, they got the picks, and now they're you guys are 2-0.
Exactly, we're 2-0.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a quick break, and when we come back, we will have a post-game interview with one of the players. So don't go away. We'll be back in just a few minutes. All right, and welcome back. So, I know most of you probably already recognize him from earlier, but introduce yourself to everyone again anyway.
Hey, it's me again, Austin A60. I'm the Sentinel for our team. I'm glad to be back.
All right, so congratulations on a very close victory. How does it feel?
I'm like still trying to wrap my head around everything that happened. That was a really crazy game, but I'm so excited we won.
Okay, so I mean, you didn't play in splits. I mean, we've already kind of talked about it as we were watching it play. So let's just go straight to Pearl,
Sure.
where it just the first half 10-1 in the like. What is it about Pearl that just works for you guys?
It worked because our team coordination was immaculate. It's perfect. And we were all on the same page. We had the same idea, the same vision. We all worked together to get that done. worked beautiful.
Yeah, it just seems like you guys were just on the ball with calling out stuff, like you being on Cypher on one site and just being able to spot out where everyone is and knowing where everyone's going. But like, just I'm just still found them like you guys are never going to be allowed to play pro again. I'm just telling you.
No,
right
absolutely
now.
not. And I got to give a shout out to Ian, our IGO. He's gave some amazing calls throughout all the games we played. So it's really a big ups to him because he was fantastic.
Okay, so it's one apiece. You're going into Lotus, and from what I heard, you guys haven't really scrimmed that much on Lotus. So I mean, what was the game plan going into that map?
Well, really the game plan was just to kind of read them, see how they were playing. And so what we tried the first couple rounds was we tried to be more explosive. We tried to take some ground. We realized that they were util dumping really hard on that entrance to A side. So we just ended up baiting that out every single round. And then just pushing another site we thought they were weaker on.
Yeah, but it seemed like first half, I mean, it was 8-4 in their favor. They were just a couple of rounds away from taking the series. So, I mean, what was the conversations like? I mean, how you guys were able to kind of, I don't even know the right way to phrase it. It's like, what was going through your guys' minds going into that second half, knowing that you're so behind?
So when we picked our agents at the beginning of the match, we realized that we were more defender-sided. So we played to our strengths, really. And what that came down to was me locking down C as Cypher, communicating and calling to my team if I saw them rotate, and then having teammates to come back and help me, and vice versa. We had Raze on A, I believe. He would call and I would rotate. So it's really that coordination between teammates that let us play to our strengths as a strong defensive line.
Yeah, and it definitely paid off just of how well you guys dominated defensively on that map. So you get to that match point, you guys can see it, like you're seeing that you have everything you need. You're seeing that Middle Tennessee State has to force by. What's the thought process?
I, for one, was shaking a little bit. I was pretty nervous. It was a big moment. We decided like we're gonna play very defensively, very safe. Ian literally said, "Just sit in the corner and hold the cam, don't move." And so I ended up doing that. Those last couple gunfight exchanges where I killed Breach and I believe another Demet Mateo. That was a tense moment. I really had to hit those shots there to nail the game. That was a big
and it definitely made a difference here. So next week you guys are going to be playing against Cleveland State, which was a former GLEC opponent. So
bring it on.
What's the game plan for that? Just bring it on?
Bring it on. We'll take you.
All right. Anything else you'd like to say, everyone who's watching?
Well, I say this every time, and I'll say it again because it really is true. All the players on our team love your support. We love seeing you in the chat. We appreciate all the new followers, and if you can spread the word about Marietta Esports, we really appreciate it. And I want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart and from everyone else out there for attending and watching tonight. So thank you.
All right, thank you, and once again, congratulations on your victory tonight.
Thanks.
All right, that's going to be it for us today. Just as a reminder, our next match is going to be on Wednesday, where our Rainbow 16 team will be playing against Louisville. That'll be at 8:30, so please be sure to come back for that. But for all the latest updates with what's going on with Marietta College Esports, please be sure to follow us here on Twitch, X, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. And shout outs to all of you for watching. Thank you so much for taking the time out to cheer on our Pioneers. So thank you for watching. Thank you for following. Thank you for the subscriptions that we received today. We truly appreciate your generosity and support, and we hope you have a great evening.
Absolutely.